Unity is
in the middle of the night. Oh, when the back against the wall. Me no have no friend at all. Jesus taught me how to. Why you don't wake up in the middle? Oh, in the middle of the night. I went me back against the wall. Gotta me no have no friend at all. My Jesus taught me how to pray. Pray, Christian. In the middle.
Make we read.
Wave your hand and you know what's your bless. Push up your hand and you know what's your bless. Push your hand and you know what's your bless. Hey!
Reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk.
Come.
Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody's not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad of the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody's not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad of the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody's not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad of the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody's not above the law. As long as it now help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk.
Jamaicans Decide 2025. Join Make We Talk on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 for live coverage of Jamaica's election from Negril Point in the west to Moran Point in the east. We will be with you from 7 a.m. in the morning until the polls are closed on election night. Join in the panel discussion with political analysts. We'll be live on Jam Talk Vibes Internet Radio Station and Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. It's election night in Jamaica. Jamaicans Decide 2025. Join Make We Talk on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 for live coverage of Jamaica's election from Negril Point in the west to Moran Point in the east. We will be with you from 7 a.m. in the morning until the polls are closed on election night. Join in the panel discussion with political analysts. We'll be live on Jam Talk Vibes Internet Radio Station and Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. It's election night in Jamaica. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, wherever you're listening, watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. It is the Make We Talk program. It's Election Watch 2025. Wherever you're listening, watching, forever and around the world, welcome to the program as we cover Jamaica's election 2025 right here in the Make We Talk program. We've been hearing some news coming into us that does not sound good, does not look good at all. And based on what we're hearing, that there is, for those in the chat room, I must say good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Thanks for coming on. I have on my Make We Talk shirt. Make We Talk Election 2025. See, I'm sporting one of these shirts also. Yes, what we're hearing, and for those in the chat room, welcome to the program. Like up the live feed, share up the live feed. What we're hearing tonight does not sound good. That millions and millions of dollars is being spent in this election. Millions of dollars. I was told that in Southwest St. Elizabeth, up to $50,000 to $150,000 to $300,000 is being paid to people to stay home. In St. Thomas, I am being told that activists of a certain political party, and you know where, you know who, has millions of dollars walking around and driving around with, and they're paying people up there to stay home. Jamaicans. Let me share up some of this thing here. They're being paid millions of dollars to stay home. When I said millions, I mean millions of dollars. They're being paid to stay home. They're being paid millions of dollars to stay home. This is an election, one of the most consequential elections in Jamaica's history. And it seems it's going to be one of the most corrupt elections known. Because people are hell bent in staying in power, and they will do anything at all to stay in power. I'm urging Jamaicans in the Jamaican diaspora and Jamaicans elsewhere to encourage your fellow Jamaicans, your family members, do not sell your vote. Your vote is not for sale. Please. Your vote is not for sale. Do not sell your vote. What we're hearing here at the Make We Talk program is that in Portland, up to $500,000 is being offered to people to stay home. It's alleged that other persons who I won't call any name on this program here because they love to talk about Sue. And as I keep on saying, the Make We Talk program have a red cent to pay a soul. That certain individuals within the belly of a political party is traveling around in their SUV and they're paying people, election day workers of the People's National Party and other Jamaicans in the constituency. They're paying them up to $250,000, up to $500,000 to stay home. In St. Thomas is the same thing. In St. Elizabeth, up to 50, 100, 60, 80, 90,000 dollars for them to stay home. Jamaicans, if you want to take the money, that's up to you. But your vote is not for sale. Do not sell out this country for 30 pieces of silver. Jamaicans, I am asking you, I am begging you, I am pleading unto you, do not sell this country out for 30 pieces of silver. Jamaica is not for sale. Your vote is not for sale. And those who are coming around offering you money because they want to stay into power, because they know that we here in the Jamaican diaspora will not give up. We will pressure the golden administration if they come to state power that they must launch an investigation into the $1.4 billion school bus scandal. And as long as I have breath in me, will continue speaking about it. There must be an investigation launched into the scandal of this school bus saga. There's absolutely no way $1.4 billion was spent, because we know that's not true. Jamaicans, do not allow them to buy your vote. Do not allow them to buy your vote. And let me make it clear to the Chinese business community. Jamaica is a modern democracy. And if you have Jamaicans working for you, it is the law of the land that you allow them to go out and vote. So let me address the Chinese community. This is not Xi Jinping China. Jamaica is not a communist country. Jamaica is not run by a dictator. No dictator around here. So for those who are in the Chinese community and have Jamaicans working there, you, under the law of the land, must allow them to go out and vote. Let me address the Jamaicans who own business places in Jamaica. You must allow your fellow Jamaicans to go out and vote. To the Indian community, Jamaica is a democracy and it runs by the rule of law. You must allow our Jamaican citizens to go out and vote. Go out and vote. And Jamaicans in St. Thomas, your vote is not for sale. Jamaicans in St. Thomas, Jamaicans in Portland, East and West Portland, your vote is not for sale. Let me address that again. Jamaicans in East and West Portland, your vote is not for sale. It was brought to my attention that individuals are driving around in Prados and SUV, offering people thousands of dollars to stay home. You see? Offering thousands of dollars for people to stay home. Jamaicans, do not sell your vote. Do not say to yourself after this is done, if I did know. The level of corruption in this country is stinker than Riverton Dump. And that is why we must demand of the government, or of the government coming, well, the government that is coming, that you have to launch an investigation into the $3 trillion that is unaccountable for. You have to launch an investigation into the $1.4 billion bus scandal. And the Jamaican people must see justice in the education system. Royal Reed must face the music. We must not stand by and allow this to continue in this country. So I ask Jamaicans from Negril Point to Moran Point, do not sell your votes. Go out there tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock when the polls are open and go and vote. Vote as if your life depends on it. Vote for a better Jamaica. Vote for the future of your children. Do not sell your vote, Jamaicans. The people of St. Thomas Eastern and St. Thomas Western, your vote is not for sale. Do not sell your vote. The people of East and West Portland, the people of East and West Portland, they're driving around in their SUVs and they're buying your vote. They're asking you to stay home and they'll pay you up to 100,000, up to 500,000, I was told. And I said to the person, why didn't you tape them? If you see numbers that you don't know, figure out a way to tape them and send it to me. We must have accountability in this country. We must not allow them to buy their way back into power. Because if we allow them to do that, dog nyama was supper in this country. If we allow these people to buy their way back into state power into Jamaica, I guarantee you that you will not see nothing yet. Jamaica will become like Sri Lanka, where a dictatorial government led by the families, the Gupta families, run Sri Lanka into the ground. Do not allow Daryl Vaz nor Andrew Holness to get back state power into this country. Jamaicans, wake up. Wake up. Your vote is not for sale. The people of East and West Portland, do not sell your vote. Your vote is not for sale. Let me go to something here on the news coming into us. That is over 2 million Jamaicans will cast their vote tomorrow, will cast their ballot tomorrow. Over 2 million Jamaicans will go to the polls tomorrow. Over 2 million of us. And I'm seeing Jamaicans from all walks of life taking planes to go down. I have a video to show you of a well-known Jamaican artist heading home to vote. We're being told that at the Fort Lauderdale airport, people in the orange heading home to vote. Let me say this to Jamaicans in the land of wood and water once more. Your vote is not for sale. They can't offer you $500,000. Meanwhile, $1.4 billion gone down the drain. And they're just offering you $500,000 to do what? To do what? And they're disrespecting the people of this country, calling them witch, huh? And asking the same people to give you a third term. Jamaicans, the people of East and West Portland, you need to send Daryl Vaz and his wife a clear message on this election day coming tomorrow. Jamaicans, do not allow them to buy your vote. And I ask the people who are manning the polling station, the PNP people, and who want to call me comrade of phone business, watch the ballot boxes like a hawk. Watch the ballot boxes like a hawk. Because if they are going around selling votes, and that is why we're asking Jamaicans to go to change.org and sign the Magnitsky Act. Let the International Court of Justice send them to prison. Because when it is signed, we can go to the Canadian government, the British government, the European Union, and the Americans to launch an investigation, even when they left power. They could hide some more. We can extradite them. They must face the music. They must go to prison for taxpayers' money. We must not allow them to gain back state power in this country. You hear Deadman Mackenzie talking that they will never surrender Jamaica to the PNP? Well, we must send them a message that we will never surrender this country again to them. That's what we must do. We must send a clear message on election day tomorrow that we, the Jamaican people, will never surrender Jamaica to Deadman Mackenzie, to Daryl Vaz, or Andrew Holness. Send them a clear message tomorrow. Jamaicans, get up and go out and vote. Polling stations open tomorrow at 7 a.m. Get up from out of your bed. Take who you can carry in your cars. Organize yourselves. Organize Miss Matty. Organize Sister Tem. And go out and vote. Mas Joe. Brother Takuma. Organize, my fellow Jamaicans. Go out and vote as if your life depends on it. Because if you do not do this, our corner is going to be dark in this country. Because a lot of Jamaicans who keep on saying they love the poor, they don't love poor people. They love to see you poor. Because they are involved in the nepotism and in the cronyism and the corruption in this country. Jamaicans, go out and vote. Take a rightful place tomorrow. Go out and vote. I want to listen to what the news is saying.
Electoral Office of Jamaica EOJ says all is set for Wednesday's general election and the local government. Electoral Office of Jamaica EOJ says all is set for Wednesday's general election and the local government by-elections. In a statement Tuesday afternoon, the EOJ says voting will take place in over 7,200 polling stations. It says preliminary counting of ballots will take place once the polls close at 5 p.m. Director of Elections Glaspol Brown says the printing of ballots and voters' lists have been completed along with the distribution of ballot boxes and supplies. He says final briefings with returning officers will take place today. More than 2 million Jamaicans are eligible to vote in tomorrow's national polls. There are 190 candidates in all. 184 will be contesting the general election, while 6 will contest the by-election. 184 will be contesting the general election, while 6 will contest the by-elections. 4 registered parties are contesting the elections. They are the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, the People's National Party, PNP, the Jamaica Progressive Party, JPP, and the United Independence Congress, UIC. The election will be observed by local observer groups Citizens Action for Free and Fair Elections, CAFE, and international mission teams.
190 candidates and 2 million Jamaicans will go to the polls tomorrow. Over 2 million Jamaicans. Do not sell your votes. Jamaicans, do not sell your votes. Your votes are not for sale. Your votes are not for sale, Jamaicans. It is your fundamental right to exercise your franchise and vote. It is against the law to sell your vote. And those who are paying you to stay home, what you need to do is to figure out a way to video them. If you want to collect the money, but video them. Let us put a stop into this thing once and for all. Do not, Jamaicans, in the name of the Supreme Being, in the name of the God above, Jamaicans, I am asking you, do not sell your vote. You will regret it. You will regret it. Let me play another thing here that we need to listen to.
It's the race to 32. Jamaicans will go to the polls tomorrow to choose 63 members of parliament and decide which of the 2 major political parties will form the next government. The contest has shaped up to be one of the most closely watched elections in recent years. It's a high-stakes showdown which could see the country's political landscape reshaped in less than 24 hours.
Political fortunes will rise and fall come the evening of September 3. 126 candidates comprising representatives of the two main political parties, the JLP and the PNP, are vying for 63 seats and the right to form government. Also on the ballot are the Jamaica Progressive Party, JPP, fielding 47 candidates, and the United Independence Congress, UIC, with 7. But the true contest will be against the two old political rivals. Both the governing Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, opposition People's National Party, PNP, have intensified their campaigns, promising bold action to reshape the lives of the Jamaican people.
We will double the minimum wage from $16,000, what we have carried it to now, having almost tripled it to $32,000. In our first budget, the minimum wage will move from $16,000 to $18,500 and then gradually.
And that is why Jamaicans do not listen to this man. It is not financially feasible for him to just jump and raise minimum wage like that. It's not. So do not listen to this man and go out there because I'm going to vote. Because the man say, the Prime Minister said he's going to raise minimum wage if he get back into a third term. My question is this. When he raised it to 16,000, why did he raise it to 18,000 then? Don't listen to this man. Jamaicans don't listen to this man.
We will be increasing the tax threshold so that persons who currently pay tax at 25%, if they're earning up to $3.5 million a year, they will be paying tax at 0% under the next PNP government.
The JLP, led by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, is seeking a third consecutive term. He's pointed to economic recovery and infrastructure development as key achievements of his administration.
Our campaign had two distinct parts to it. The first part of our campaign was on achievements. We ran almost 8 weeks of campaign wholly and solely on what we achieved as a government. No other government of Jamaica was able to ever do that. This Jamaica Labour Party government is the first government of this country that could come to the population and lay out unchallenged achievements.
Meanwhile, the PNP, under the leadership of Mark Golding, is urging voters to embrace change. He's ran a campaign centered around the Prime Minister's challenges with the Integrity Commission.
It has now come out that the Prime Minister has even more legal problems. From the report reached Parliament last year, September I think it was, I said publicly, the Prime Minister should take for himself. You cannot be running the country and be in charge of government with a cloud of this nature hanging over your head.
The Electoral Office of Jamaica has confirmed that more than 7,000 polling stations across the island are ready and set to open at 7 a.m. The nation now looks to the outcome of Wednesday's polls, with the future direction of Jamaica resting in the hands of its people.
Resting in the hands of its people. The future of this country, the future of all of us, the future of our children hang in the balance tonight. As Jamaicans get to go to the polls tomorrow. For those who are just joining us, welcome to the program. This is the Make Talk program. It's Election Watch 2025. And what we're hearing, disturbing news, that they're buying votes from Jamaicans in East and West Portland. They're offering them up to $500,000 for them to stay home. In St. Thomas, East and West St. Thomas is the same thing. Jamaicans in St. Elizabeth, it's going on same way down there too. Where they're offering the people of St. Elizabeth up to 50, 100, 150,000, 300,000 for them to stay home. They went as far and tell them that their candidate will never win. Because the election call already. And people go out and vote. Jamaicans, do not be fooled by these people. Tomorrow is the date of the election. No one has voted as yet, apart from the police, the security forces, and election day workers. No one has voted yet. Those are the people who have voted. Let no one fool you. Tomorrow is election day. Let no one fool you. The only person who has voted before is the security forces and election day workers. No one else has voted yet, apart from those people. Do not let these people brighten. Do not let these people hamper your future and the future of your children. Because what they're doing, they are trying to buy the way into state power for them to stay in there, that nothing will be investigated, for them to continue milking the coffers of this country. Jamaicans, in the name of God, I am pleading to Jamaicans from Negril Point to Moran Point. I am pleading to Jamaicans in East and West Portland. Do not sell your vote. The people of East and West St. Thomas, do not sell your vote. The people of the parish of St. Elizabeth, do not sell your vote. Those are the information I'm getting, that they're going around in SUVs and other cars, bribing people and telling people lies that they must stay home. Do not be fooled. Don't let these people fool you. I'm going to play some videos. I have some videos to play. Then we're going to go into some other videos. Then we're going to go into the phone calls for you to call in and speak to us. What do you think about the election coming up? Don't call in as yet, because we need to play some videos here now for you to see what is going on. The electoral office is speaking to the people of Jamaica, telling them how to vote. Also, I want to play a video with West Rural, I think. The candidate for West Rural, St. Andrew, Joan Gordon Webley. She was interviewed by the Gleaner Company, and I decided to play it on my platform here tonight because Mrs. Webley is somebody who, she is for the people. She loves her people. And we want to hear what Mrs. Webley is saying on the eve of Jamaica's 2025 election night. Because tomorrow, you go out and you vote. So let me start with the Electoral Office of Jamaica first, to hear what they're saying, how you go out and cast your vote. And I'm being told that things over 3 constituencies now have electronic voting. Is what I'm being told by this news clipping I'm going to play now. And if that is so, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on in this country, but let's see what's going on here. Stand by for us, please. Here we go.
The Electronic Voter Identification System, EVIS, is the next step in Jamaica's voter identification process. It's currently available in 7 constituencies island-wide. Here's a guide on how EVIS works in the voting process. Step 1. Give your name to the presiding officer. Your name will be checked against the voter registration list to ensure you're at the correct polling station. Step 2. You'll be asked to present your hands. Using an integrity lamp, your fingers will be checked for ink to see if you've previously cast a ballot. There's no heat in this process, and the light will not harm you. Step 3. The presiding officer will ask you to place your finger flat on the scanner to begin the electronic voter ID process. Do not roll your finger or place it at an angle. Your fingerprint will be used to identify you against registration information you provided to your constituency office. If your fingerprint isn't identifiable, you'll verify your identity via questions and by completing Oath 11, the Oath of Identity. Once the ID process is completed, you'll be issued a ballot. Step 4. The presiding officer will instruct you on how to cast your ballot. Listen carefully as they explain how to mark, fold, and return the ballot paper. you'll be told the number of candidates, names of candidates, and the symbols representing each candidate. Step 5. Go behind the voting booth, mark an X beside the symbol of the candidate of your choice using the pencil provided. Do not use a pen, marker, or crayon to mark the ballot paper. A pencil will be provided for you in the voting booth. Only place one X on your ballot. Do not write your name, affix your signature, or draw any other symbol. Step 6. Return your ballot paper folded in the manner instructed. Be careful. If you expose your mark, your ballot will be declared spoiled. The presiding officer will call out the serial number on your ballot paper for it to be recorded. The counterfoil containing the serial number is then removed. Nothing on the ballot paper can be traced to you. Your vote is secret. Step 7. You'll be asked to dip your right index finger in the electoral ink. Step 8. Watch as the presiding officer deposits your ballot paper into the ballot box. That's it. You've successfully cast your vote. Your vote is your voice. Your voice matters. Your vote counts.
So there you have it. A demonstration in how you should vote by the Electoral Office of Jamaica. Is the information we're going to give to you that you need to go out and vote. And that's the way you need to vote. No one will know who you vote for. So don't follow these idiots who are going around and telling you that if you vote for Tom Jones, big nose, no. Not no, sir. So don't listen to people. And that is why I'm saying to you tonight, as we come on air as this election watch 2025, this is the most consequential election in the history of this country. And Jamaicans need to go out and vote. Vote as if your life depends on it. Let no one, I repeat it, in the course of this program, I'm going to repeat it over and over and over again. You must not sell your vote. There is people going around in East and West Portland offering people up to $500,000 to stay home. 100,000, 50,000, 400,000 in East and West St. Thomas is the same thing going on. Jamaicans, please do not sell yourself or sell your vote. Your vote is not for sale. You just came on here. I was just showing you what the EOJ said. The EOJ show you how to go out and vote. Have you been on the EOJ website? There's a website you can go on for the EOJ, you know. I am not taking any calls. I'm not taking any calls. Not now. You see? So don't believe that when you stay home and don't vote, that you know come and say, Lord, Mr. Jeffrey, why things hard down here, sir? Or Mr. Rattigan, boy, I can't even buy a tin of mackerel. This is the time for you to speak out. This is the time for you to stand up in this country and send a clear message to those who are in charge. Because if you don't send that message, no one else will. No one else will. And we must We, the Jamaican people, must be vigilant on this election day. We must be very vigilant and look out for one another. You hear the talk? They'll never surrender Jamaica to the PNP. You hear talking about that? That they will never surrender this country. Who owns this country? Is this country owned by Desmond McKenzie or Daryl Vaz or Andrew Holness? Who owns this country? We, the people, own this country. And we must send them a clear message. I want to play a video now of a lady in Portland giving it to Daryl Vaz and telling Daryl Vaz, I'm not afraid of you. You are going to call the woman a witch. You ungrateful witch. And you're asking her for a third term? Huh? You are going to ask, you are going to ask her for a third term. And this is what is going on in this country. I want you to watch this video here. Let me take a quick break here and do something here and come back. Just a moment here, please.
Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days. The fixed election date. Still I wait for the promise to fulfill. One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promises are fulfilled yet, bossy. So there are we.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the...
Welcome back to the program. Wherever you're listening, watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean, welcome back to the Make We Talk program. Is Jamaica's election 2025 rather, Election Watch 2025. I want to play this video here of this man here, this despicable human being, of a member of parliament. Listen to this.
Look at them motherfucker for witch. Look, we have to go up there, stop there, see liberate people and we are coming to suffer. Go witch, you know what I'm saying? You know what's wrong with you? You can't get your woman frack for witch. You're right, go witch. Me not take nothing from you. Me not take nothing from you. Don't see witch. Look at them motherfuckers that don't see witch. Look at them motherfucker for witch. Look, we have to go up there, stop there, see liberate people and we are coming to suffer. Go witch, you know what I'm saying? You know what's wrong with you? You can't get your woman frack for witch. You're right, go witch. Me not take nothing from you. Me not take nothing from you.
No, tell me something now. Tell me something now. We're going to play an interview. I know maybe you all have seen it. An interview done with the lady by Andre Stevenson. This is the man who is asking for a third term in West Portland. This man here. That is why I'm saying to the people of West Portland, send this despicable human being, Daryl Vaz, who don't fit to be in the parliament of this country. Send him a clear message. He's a despicable human being. This man here.
Take your things. You're come tell me about witch. Yes, me a witch. Yes, me a witch. Yes, me a witch. Put it. And me still have to eat on blood clots. Boy. All shitters. Boy. Me not take blood clot nothing from you. Boy. When you come here, so come stop for. Why can't you stop? Yes, so boy. More blood clot. Me not this evening. Put the blood clot vote. Oh, yeah, walk so that you up. You can't go blood clot rest.
First and all, we do apologize for the expletives. We have been trying to get it, we couldn't get it out. We do apologize. I am sincerely apologizing to those who are watching us. But this is the man who believes that he owns West Portland or East Portland. This man here, who call himself a minister of transportation and call himself a minister, this despicable human being who don't fit to be in the Parliament of Jamaica. And I say to the members of the public transport sector, wake up. To every single member of the public transport sector tonight, send Daryl Vaz and Andrew Holness a clear message tomorrow morning. To every single member of the public transport sector from Negril Point to Moran Point, this minister presided over the Ministry of Transportation, where police officers given you on call for tickets. The court of this country, the Supreme Court of the country, handed down a ruling that they must pay back the transport sector, or should I say the motoring public, money that they hold them for the on-call for ticket, the unconstitutional tickets that they give to them. And until now, nothing has been done. Daryl Vaz is the one who said open up the routes. What he's doing to the routes them now. Members of the public transport sector from Negril Point to Moran Point, you need to send this despicable human being as a minister who was a minister of transportation. I will not apologize to he, she, or the old lady. Because he's a despicable human being. Despicable. Listen to how he called the woman witch. Listen to this.
Look on them motherfuckers they don't see witch. Look on them motherfuckers for witch. Look, we have to go up there, stop there, see liberate people know you come here suffer. Go witch, you know what you know what's for witch there. You can't get your woman frack for witch. You're bright for witch. Me not take nothing from you. Me not take nothing from you. Sad, you know, they are right, so they are material. We are taking nothing for you. Go to take your things. You come tell me about witch. Yes, me a witch. Yes, me a witch. Yes, me a witch. Put it. And me still have to eat on blood clots. Boy. All shitters. Boy. Me not take blood clots. When you come here, so come stop for. Why can't you stop? Yes, so boy. More blood clotting. Me not this evening. Put the blood clot vote. Oh, yeah, walk so that you up and down. You can't go blood clot rest.
We do apologize once more for the expletives there. We do apologize. We do apologize to everyone. But this lady had a conversation with Andre Stevenson last night. I want you all to listen to it again.
Ungrateful witch.
Good night, caller. You're the
Good
woman.
night.
You're the woman in the video arguing with him.
Yes.
Put up his picture. What happened? Why it reached to this?
All right. Let me explain fully what happened. So I was aware they were coming. So I sit at my bar. I was there minding my own business. I put my phone and video on my status because I'm going to show the people him. Say throughout all the time when him in a power, he never chose to come here. He come here 8 years ago, and this is the first time him coming back in Mount Vernon, Buffalo, Portland.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I was there sitting down and videoing. one of the pink them coming up and him say, after them pass, come in and look for them. Him say, you can't look, you know. Me say, me not have nothing to look for. Them drive and they reverse. Some person up at the top, shower. Them don't choose to go up there to them. Him stop right at my gate and walk towards me in front of my bar. So him say, good evening, ladies. My mother say, good evening. I see says evening already, so I don't have to tell him say good evening. Me don't know that evening. Anyhow, him come. Me say, which part of the final road if you come up here? Look for the condition of the road.
Yes, the road
He
very
turned
bad.
to me. Him turned to me and he said to me, what about the water? I said, what water? Just that enough. Just simple as that. What about the water? You're an ungrateful witch.
Mighty
I said,
God.
look underneath your mama. Fractal, you see ungrateful witch.
Same said to you about what about the water and then say
Yes.
you're an ungrateful witch.
Yes, and
Now tell me something now. Hold on there for me, Andre. Tell me something now. The lady said, what about what water are you talking about? And he's gonna say she's an ungrateful witch? And he's the one who's asking for a third term in this country? This despicable human being called Daryl Vaz? Who only fit to be in short pants? This despicable human being. Who if for some other modern democracy, short pants don't miss him. The people of Portland, and listen to me, Miss Winnie, people must stand up against these fly-by-night, pitch-by-day politicians who live off of the back of the Jamaican people like ticks. Because Daryl Vaz don't fit to be in the Parliament of Jamaica. This despicable human being. What he needs to do is to come and tell the people of this country, where is the $1.4 billion? Where's the money? Listen to some more of this, what the lady is saying. Oh, Jesus, sorry, hold on for me.
Daryl Vaz come to West Portland and see we with water. Him come here, come see with water. Him don't give you no water. We didn't have water before him came here.
Mighty God. And he continued.
He continue and I spit and I do hard of it.
Him spit at you. He spit at you. He spat at you.
He spit after. He couldn't spit at me because I kick him down.
Mighty God.
Now tell me something now. This is what Jamaica has come to. This is what we subject ourselves to. This is what we truly subject ourselves to. To these despicable human beings who only fit to be in prison. This is what we have subject ourselves to in this country. Where was some other modern democracy, the prison don't miss him? Spitting at us? Huh? And calling us dumb, dark, and stupid? And now he's calling this woman witch? And sitting in the Parliament of Jamaica. Listen to me. If the Jamaican people allow this man here, Daryl Vaz, and Andrew wants to get back into power, dog nyam was so in this country. If the Jamaican people and the people of East and West Portland allow Daryl Vaz and Anne-Marie Vaz to get back into power, dog nyam supper in Portland. This despicable human being. This despicable human being. And I would apologize to no one. He's a despicable human being. He don't fit to be in the Parliament of this country. This despicable human being, Daryl Vaz. You're a despicable human being. You don't fit to be in the Parliament of Jamaica. Wait at this thing for. Listen to some more of what Andre is talking to the lady about.
People ask me if I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Daryl Vaz. The moment you fear death, at the moment you stop living. And Daryl Vaz can't make me stop living. I can send that message right now. I am not afraid. Persons that comment on Instagram because me here say it gone viral.
Yes.
Wishing I didn't do that for no likes, no this, no that. I'm an independent business person. I am not looking no clout, nothing at all. Let me get that clear.
Yes.
Right? I just do it, and first of all, I'm a daughter catch him. Because the way me ignorant when him come, me name have to turn on my phone. After me done video them I come in our community, and my daughter catch him. Because thank God me I say, me should not catch him for video. My daughter say, Mommy, me catch him. Me
My
send it to me.
God. So your daughter got the evidence for you?
And my daughter catch him. If you look, you see you see somebody beside me a video. I wasn't aware that it was being videoed. I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware. Me never know say she that video with. After me ask her, I say, Mommy, me catch him on video. I said, thank you. Yes, him is disrespect. I saw him walk and deal with the labor right there.
And call you ungrateful witch. Call you ungrateful witch.
He said ungrateful witch. That's why you hear that video. Me say me never take none of your rice and sardine. Me never take no material from you. Me live in our upstairs and downstairs house, and me not take nothing one nail from labor rights. I don't beg politician nothing. I do what I do for my party because I love my party. I don't need nothing from a politician. I am independent. I don't rich, you know?
Yes.
I don't rich. But I try to use my brain and work for what I want.
See, you say him spit at you.
Spit! When am I go up to the rubbish?
You hear that? You hear that? That's to show you this despicable human being have no respect for the Jamaican people. It's to show you that this despicable human being do not have no respect or no regard for the people of this country. So why should you put him back in? Why should you put back in this despicable human being into parliament? Who is he? Who is Daryl Vaz? Hello, good night. Not taking any calls now. Go ahead.
Mr. Tavares, good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, sir. You're live on here.
I realize that, sir. Yeah, man.
You want to talk to me off air?
No, man. I want to talk to you on here because I realize you're on here. So.
Yes, go ahead for me because I'm in the middle of a video. I didn't want to start the video. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, man. Because my reason for calling you is just listening to you and I'm listening to the lady relating the Mr. Daryl Vaz issue. You know, and I'm trying to figure out. The lady is reporting that he said she's an ungrateful witch.
He said it. You didn't hear when he said it.
Yeah. So and then okay, all right. So he said that she's an ungrateful witch. I mean, I would want to say to Mr. Vaz, he should have. I mean, that should have used a better choice of words. I mean,
no.
Yeah.
He must bow down to the people of this country. He's a servant of the people of this country, sir. A servant.
Yeah. Because I mean, and then you keep repeating he's a despicable person. I mean, that's all that one incident. That's one thing that makes him a despicable
I
person.
don't care what you want to say. Daryl Vaz is a despicable human being.
I mean that's your opinion, you know, and so I not this. I may not agree with it, but I have to respect your opinion. And then the other thing now is the 1.4 billion that you keep referring to. What body has brought any charges against him that he has misappropriated 1.4 billion dollars?
Let me ask you a question. You're calling from Florida here?
No, I'm not. I'm outside of the United States.
Oh. Well, what you need to do then is find out from somebody about the school districts in the United States. The American government allocated $500 billion US dollars to give to school districts because the buses that they have is affecting the students, the carbons and whatever affecting the students. So they decided to get rid of those buses to get some new buses. All right. And if we can buy one of these buses for $1 US, and when they auction them off, it's $500, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. How the hell Daryl Vaz spend $1.4 billion on these buses?
All right. So what I would love to see, rather than just allegations, I'd love to see the evidence. No, man. What I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. Because if we're going to pin somebody down, we have to have evidence,
Well, we have the evidence.
Let us see who have the evidence.
We have the evidence.
So have you presented the evidence to the relevant authorities?
What authorities?
That action can be brought against him.
What authorities?
You mean what? Isn't there a place to report the actions like
what these? What are you talking about?
Because this should have been a blatant misuse of public funds.
What are you talking about?
You mean what am I talking about? Isn't there no place where?
Are you a Jamaican?
Matters like this. Yeah, I am a full-blooded Jamaican.
Oh, sir. So are you aware of the level of nepotism and corruption in the country, sir?
In the country, yes. It's widespread right across the country.
You know what is our problem in this country? We can't sit behind the orange nor the green.
And I agree with you, and I definitely will agree with you on that. We can't
sit behind that. If it was some other modern democracy, short pants don't miss him.
I mean, if he's guilty of what he's been alleged to have done, then that would be a different thing.
If we are asking for him to show us the server tickets of the buses, how much he buy the buses for, and he can't do it all now?
So wait, so wasn't the earlier when this whole thing started? Didn't he not present
presented what?
I can recall because I think it was also the observer.
Sir, I would advise you see.
Yes.
Before you come on here and speak and try to take up for these people, go do your own investigation into the school bus saga. You hear?
So Tavares, it's not about take up for the people, because let me tell you something. When you're talking about people's reputation, you cannot be just in your.
What
I mean,
reputation?
everybody has a reputation to protect. So when we're going to, because if somebody come and accuse you, Mr. Tavares, of something, give me the evidence first.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Evidence,
you need to go and do your research and get your evidence.
No, but they made the evidence available to those who are not privy to the evidence as you are. Made the evidence available.
How often have you watched this program, Mr. Rattigan's program?
Not very often.
Oh, okay. All right, sir.
So can you see, and that is what I realized, the politics, as you rightly said, the politics have so divided us in colors that some of the things and some of the time the attack that we bring against people just because they are of a different political persuasion.
No.
It's not helping the politics.
Let me make something clear to you tonight. I am not a member of any political party. For far too long, these people who were put in power believe that they can milk the coffers of this country and be free like a bird in the sky. And nothing comes out of it. It must stop, and it must stop now.
And then again to Mr. Tavares. The thing I'm looking at, we have the bodies that are set up to deal with this thing, because I mean the money that Mr. Vaz would have spent on these buses, just take it up and spend it. Don't have to go to a procurement process, and so you have to be present. There was none. Oh.
If my memory serves me correctly, there was none. I'm yet to be corrected.
So you are not sure because you have not done it because you say your memory, so you're depending on memory. So it could maybe there could be a procurement
Sir,
process.
I would advise you. Listen to me.
It's not that how money are spent by.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
I would advise you. See, go and do a research into the school bus scandal. Find out how much for school buses at a certain year. How much the old say 2000 whatever bus. Find how much for it, and then you start dig some more, and you'll see the level of nepotism, level of corruption. You hear me?
Yeah, because one of the things, it would be good if the evidence, along with the investigation, was presented, and this would be
Presented to
a
who?
perfect time. The Jamaican people,
It has been presented to Jamaican people.
because they are the ones.
Sir, we have presented the evidence to the Jamaican people long time. What you need to do, you see, is go to Recent Ratigan program or one of my program, you'll see it.
And then again, and then you see what is going to happen now is because of the information is not coming from an independent source, and so you know what is going to happen?
Hold on there. So you're saying to us that we're not independent?
I would not. You have a political leanings, and Mr. Ratigan do have a political leanings.
What is our political leanings, since you know, since against the crystal ball? Tell us.
No, man, it's not about crystal ball. Because no. Because right now, if I should ask you what political party do you think I support, and
I don't know.
you're going to
honestly,
tell me that.
I do not know what you support, and I really don't care what you support. I support Jamaica.
Okay.
And Jamaica come first for me.
It does.
All right, sir. Gotta run. Thanks much.
Okay, sir. Thanks for having me.
You see what a problem in this country? Good night, Miss P. Welcome to the program.
Good night, sir. Just good night.
Yes.
And big up. You look fresh and nice. Don't make them people dry out.
Draw
right?
themselves.
Don't make and tap entertaining.
All right, Mr.
Right? It means just a little one officer, because guess what? All of the thing around and everybody has the people attack. Him can use him one common sense. Sir, ask yourself if those bosses worth $1.4 million.
Billion.
Ask yourself that. Just simple that. All boss if them what? You say you attack like you're sensible, but you're not sensible. You're just a political activist. Is it right, you know? At least couple of hours to go. We don't want to distract over here. If you are listening, you just listen and ask sensible question. But first, ask yourself if those bosses worth $1.4 billion. Okay?
All right, Mr.
Go off of the program. All right.
All right. For those who think that I should not refer to Daryl Vaz as a despicable human being, let me make something clear to all of you. I will not apologize to neither Daryl Vaz nor you. He's a despicable human being. Good night, make we talk. Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Good night, my friend. How are you?
Good night, my friend. You only have 2 minutes. Go
How are
ahead.
you?
Oh, hold
All
on
right.
there. Who is this? Michael?
It is.
All right. Hold on.
It is.
Hold on there. You home?
Yes, man. I'm home.
All right. I'm going to give you the link to come on live. Can you come on live now?
Yes, man.
All right. Let me get the link up to my email and then copy it and send it to your WhatsApp. So come off. I'm going to do that for you. All right?
Good.
All right, man. Cool. Cool. Where is Mikey number now? Oh, here it is. All right, let me hold on there for my people. My good friend who don't mince words. Let me get this out of here. Go into here and make this come here. Where is the M? Here we go. Stand by for me, please. Let I get this link over to my good friend who helped me in being on the radio here. Come on, don't do this. Stand by for me, please. For those who wishes to ask me to apologize, you can still ask Jeffrey to apologize. Mikey, if you're listening to me, what you need to do is follow the instruction and come on in. Let's go back to our program. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. People, we do apologize for all of that. Let's go back to what Andre Stevenson was saying to this lady here.
At the first, you do something hurt me.
What?
You entertain this damn idiot. Come to talk about apologize. Apologize to who? Daryl Vaz will go up on the stage and mint a whole heap and nothing, dirty, nasty, bad word tell our superintendent of police. They're a Portland. Them things that that's what you got. Eh? Got dig up Mark Golden file. The system and find out all the man business. A criminal like that should have been a prison and never see the light of day again. And after this robbery with them all bus there. You really are the man come by the program and come and talking garbage. Maybe. You know something? Maybe. Him a one who Daryl Vaz give the money to import the bus.
I wouldn't go that far, Frenchy.
No, the man is disgusting. And you know what happened? Daryl Vaz been haunted by some immaculate,
no, go down there.
some immaculate spirit. Immaculate spirit. I won't go too far. Yeah. Some immaculate spirit could be haunting Daryl Vaz. And him buck up and a maroon woman who's afraid of him. And tell him which part the witch. They hope him go to go look for the witch. Well done, my lady. You're treating the right and proper way. Daryl Vaz is out of order, rude, feisty. And you have the man entertain the man that talk foolishness and a grown like him a liar and a question.
No. Hold on there, Marshy. Remember that our good friend the late Wilmot Perkins always say, no. Entertain them. Man turn himself into you know what?
Well,
yes.
It was disgusting though. Right. It was disgusting listening to the man.
All right, man. Cool.
But I know when next I talk to you, because I'm preparing and get some rest now because tomorrow I will be hard at work.
All right, man.
I'm a cluster manager and I will be at work.
All right, man. Cool.
Take it easy. Good.
Good night. Make we talk here live. Hello. Good night. Make we talk here live.
Good night, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, sir. You only have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, do you realize that Mr. Vaz wasn't traveling any security and police wasn't with him?
You want to travel with nothing to me.
I just show you that what they're doing is going out and intimidating people. That's what they were doing. You don't realize it.
I don't afraid of no boy, no girl, nowhere.
But Mr. Vaz look like somebody in trouble, and Jamaica going to show him that a third term looking for will be in jail. Have a good night, Mr. Jeff. My 2 minutes is up.
All right, sir. Thanks much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. The number to call is 954. Hold on, I don't finish. I'm going to call about 954. Hold on. Let me put up back this here and listen to some of the lady.
Disgraceful. I can't believe that him want to represent people. But then again, remember, say I come out, you know. So I don't really care, you know.
I hear him on that.
And I can tell you this.
Good night. Hello, Good night, talk, you're live.
Good night, Mr. Jeffrey. It's Winnie.
Hi, Miss Winnie. How are you doing?
And I'm so mad. If that was me and Mr. Vaz spit at me, I would run in front of him van or car and spit back at him. How dare he? And then he have those black boys looking at the woman like they want to do her something.
No. I don't think they want to do her anything, you know. I think all of them are trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. Because
Listen to me.
They know the lady, you know. All of them come from Portland. They're not going to do anything.
Yeah, but that man in the big one is Vaz's friend, yeah?
Yeah, but Miss Winnie,
that's not fair. To intimidate the lady.
No, hold on, Miss Winnie.
Vaz went there to intimidate the lady, sir.
Yes.
And he shouldn't have done it. He should, and then call the lady an ungrateful witch. How dare he? You see what happened? He don't have no respect for black people. He don't even have no respect for his own people that support him. He do not, all he wants is to be in power, to take what they can take. And people in Portland, is about time they wake up and vote out Vaz and his wife.
Indeed.
Andrew is another one should go and his wife.
Yes.
Why? Because if you is a leader, 10 years. And you have to go to people at night to talk to them to get vote. You wasn't a good leader then. Huh? All you got to do is finish. Huh? I'm telling you, the balls and Andrew, there is a lot more in there that do not listen. Andrew do not respect black people. You know, all he want is to vote back in.
All right, Miss Winnie.
Jamaica now belong to the Chinese, yeah? Huh? They better wake up and smell the coffee.
All right, Miss.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Thanks much. I am not taking any more calls because I have to get this up and going. I have to make sure. Let me see if my friend is on. No, he's not on as yet. Mikey, follow the instruction and come on, man. Hello, good night. Make we talk here live. 2 minutes, please.
Yes, Jeffrey, good night.
Good night.
Mr. Jeffrey?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I am so glad the woman fixes business
May I tell
because
you?
it seemed like everybody afraid of him. I would have done him the same way and perhaps worse. Because look here, she's a woman and you're coming at a woman like that. You come as a man, he's a weak man, you know. I only mold him out because a real man would not do what he has done. Never. Yeah, of course. And so that's why he's dirty. So deal with him dirty. I am so happy because up to the Prime Minister of Jamaica prayed for him. You can see.
You know why?
You
know why the Prime Minister afraid of him, ma'am? Because Daryl Vaz have secret for Andrew, unless Andrew has secret for Daryl Vaz.
Of course. Sure, yes, because they are all the same dirty barrels. I don't want to see that.
So those,
and whatever.
So those who believe that I, Jeffrey Tavares, should apologize to Daryl Vaz by calling it despicable, hold on a breath.
Apologize to what? Apologize to what? No, not like that. We don't do those foolishness. We do not do those foolishness. That man must go hold him corner and go know some decency because he have nothing in him named decency. And that's how we go around with his mouth and bad man, bad up people and Karen. You see those guys with him? Look through the 9 inches wall and I'm going to say long Jeffrey. Time me.
Yes, the 2 minutes
in case. Right? These are the things they do, and have these people around them, these kind of characters, and then reach to the 9 inches wall and then get themselves in trouble. They use them for that and that and that.
Yes.
You don't have to ask.
Indeed.
Make Daryl Vaz go away. Your time come, old
right,
big head boy.
All right.
1983. Go on.
All right. My good friend, call back. My good friend was just calling a while ago. Call back. Let me see if I can get a hold of him. Hold on, here he is. This is what is going on in this country. That we must be afraid of our politicians. Hey, how are you doing, man? Good night.
Boy, I call you on the eve of this
momentous occasion.
Significant.
Yes.
Significant. I think, Jeffrey, in my lifetime, this is one of the more significant elections because, Jeffrey, we have to break with the past.
Yes.
We don't know what else to say. We have to break with the past. We can't continue like this.
True.
You understand? As for the gentleman I call you, some people can turn themselves in a pretzel, Jeffrey.
Oh, bunch of damn idiots.
Some people can turn themselves in a pretzel.
Yes.
And them can see what they want to see. But let me give him just a small history of Daryl Vaz. Daryl Vaz have a decade-long history of corruption. He was so corrupt him losing visa as a sitting member of parliament. That is a very unusual move, for the US government to do,
Yeah.
And that is because of his corruption.
True.
Okay? And he has a history of abusing poor black people. They do not think themselves at the same level as them people that vote for them. They look down on them. They think they're ignorant. And even the voicemail you have of him saying it. So it fits a pattern.
Yes.
He went beat up on like a young girl who sit on his bike. He no have no respect for black people. That picture that I sent you, of them, a generation of them no mix up with black people.
That's true.
Okay? Them see themselves as some kind of overlords, like plantation overseers.
There you go.
That's the kind of mentality them have. Them not a respect for black people, especially poor people. So me don't know what this man here come say. We know that the buses, the procurement of the buses was unusual, and it wasn't done following the rules. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he cannot show us the receipts or the documentation on how that was done. And that is something that is easily done because he has the records in his control to release to the media if he wanted to and clear up this whole thing.
And that is why, Christopher, that is why tonight, on the eve of Jamaica's election, one of the most consequential elections in the history of this country, we must send and we must tell the Jamaican people that we must send a clear message to Daryl Vaz, Anne-Marie Vaz, Andrew Holness, Michelle Charles, and the Charles family, and Deadman Mackenzie, who don't own Jamaica. We own Jamaica. Vote them out.
Jeffrey, before I get off, if you are a person that say you love your country and you respect people, how can you buy their votes?
Mm.
How can you? How can you, as a sitting member of parliament, or any politician, or any business person, your democracy is the most precious thing you have, and you have so little regard for it that you go give people sardine and rights for them vote? What kind of person, people are you? You know, these are not people that is worthy of leading people. They should be in the hog pen where they belong.
Indeed. Because
you understand?
I am being told, Christopher, before I came on air tonight, and it's confirmed by a very well-known media house. Because when I heard it, when I got the call this morning about it, I was like, should I put this out? But when I heard the media house, I said, oh God, this is it. The people of St. Thomas in the east, both West St. Thomas and East St. Thomas, the people they're paying the people to stay home. The people of Portland,
Jeffrey.
the people, hold on for me, Chris. The people of Portland, both East and West, are offered $500,000. The lowest is $100,000 to stay home. And I'm saying to the Jamaican and the people of St. Elizabeth too, they're offering the people of St. Elizabeth money to stay home. St. Elizabeth people, remember Hurricane Beryl. They get money from the Cayman Islands for the people of St. Elizabeth. And I know they don't get no money.
Well, there was Jeffrey, apparently they were hoarding up that money for use it for whatever, for buying votes, you know, and it's a despicable act. And you know, at some point in Jamaica history, people who that should go to jail. I don't know why the media has allowed this cancer of vote buying to just be out there, and nobody seemed to want to address it. Nobody asked the prime minister or the opposition leader or whoever, anybody question. The elephant in the room is the vote buying, and nobody question it. And you say you believe in democracy. You know? So how can we respect these media houses in Jamaica when they don't do their jobs?
So true. Because
you know, all right.
The fact of the matter, Christopher, how on earth can you afford so much money now? Because I heard that millions of dollars is being dropped in this election. Millions.
Yes, I heard it too, Jeffrey. I get it from good sources.
My
yeah.
God.
So that is what our democracy is worth.
Yes.
Okay, that's what it is worth, because it's power at any price.
And
damn everything else.
And that is why I'm saying to the members of the public transportation sector in Jamaica, all bus and taxi operators, owners and drivers, you all need to wake up and send Daryl Vaz and Andrew Holness a clear and decisive message tomorrow, because they allow the police officers to give tickets upon tickets upon tickets and nothing comes out of it. The Supreme Court of Jamaica handed down a judgment that the government must repay back the motoring public tickets that is uncalled for and unconstitutional, and until they haven't done so. So I say to the members of the public transport sector, send Daryl Vaz and Andrew Holness a clear message tomorrow.
All right, Jeffrey, we have to hope for the best, and we have done everything we can from this side.
Indeed.
You know, so it is up to the Jamaican people. Do they want a future where corruption is tackled, where their education system work, where the health system work for the benefit of the people, and that taxpayers' money isn't pilfered off into the pockets of corrupt officials, and poor people have to suffer and our infrastructure fall apart because a lot of that money, billions and billions of dollars, is siphoned off into the pockets of corrupt people. And this is all I say. Vote for your future, your kids, because you might get the money today, but remember 4 years after that, you have to deal with all of the nonsense.
And dead for hunger after that.
Yes, you know, feast and famine. All right, my brethren.
All right,
Talk
man.
to you later.
Respect.
Call you tomorrow.
All right, sir.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
much. Cool. I want to say something right now. I want to finish the video here with Andre speaking to the lady. But I want to say something here. For those who do not know that the word minister means in Latin servant of the people, and for those who do not realize that Daryl Vaz, Andrew Holness, and all of them, every single one, both opposition and government, are the servant of the people of this country. If they don't show us any respect, we're going to respect them. If the politicians of Jamaica can't respect the people who put them there, why should we respect them? And I will say this again. Daryl Vaz is a despicable human being and should not be sitting in the Parliament of Jamaica. And the Jamaican people that go to the polls, remember this. Where is our $1.4 billion? You take taxpayers' money to spend on some old dilapidated buses. And until now, you can't come and show us any paperwork that match up to anything that you spend $1.4 billion and you take us for a bunch of idiots. We're no idiots. The people must send Andrew Holness and Daryl Vaz a clear message tomorrow at the polls. Because one by one they shall go to prison for taxpayers' money. Listen to some more of the lady interview with Andre.
Tell you this as a member of as somebody from West Portland.
Yes.
Him is a person with disrespect in people him. Kick off or pat off a fire.
Kick what?
Class them. Deal with them in a derogatory way. You not treat them good.
The labor rights them.
Yes.
Kick off them.
The labor rights them. Indeed them like dog shit. Me I tell you say since day when him come up here, the people with the top side of me I say shower. And him don't go towards them. Because I'm an indoor agent.
Yeah.
I mean come out. Because they must give him the full bill and the receipt.
Oh,
because I have influence in my community.
Him could have come by you out today.
No, me not take by you. Him can't afford me. Can't afford me. Me not cheap like 20,000. That can't pay none of my bills then. So me stop him in them tracks right there and then. Not go no further. Yeah, when tell one person, no?
Yes.
One of the man them when they up the road and I go up the road. When them say, they know you don't turn back so. The red girl no give me no chance to talk. Talk for what? After 2 terms.
The red girl no give me no chance to talk. So Daryl Vaz, that means say Anne-Marie Vaz a red girl too. Huh? Daryl Vaz, that means say Anne-Marie Vaz is a red girl too. And your daughter a red girl. You despicable human being you is.
I've been here from 2016. The road is so bad.
Yes.
Every day, almost every day, the price will come home because you have to charter a vehicle.
Yes.
Because it's not a route.
Yes.
You have to every day the price raise. Then when you could not come talk to me 2 days before election, say, with the road in that condition.
Yes.
Me not know to talk to you about. You know what you have to say? Who you can convince, go to them and convince them.
Yes.
But you can't convince me because I'm not stupid. The man of business, but I can't find for one thing in the community where Daryl Vaz has done. Oh yes, lie me at it. I'm lying.
What Daryl
He
Vaz?
refurbished the pump house. Put a pump in it to service Artil. You see when the by-election keep in St. Thomas the other day, I have the video. Him take out the pump house, the pump out of the pump house, and carry it to St. Thomas.
Really?
They lost, yes.
You hear? You hear this despicable human being? You hear what the despicable human being do to the people of Portland? This despicable human being who calls himself a minister. If it was some other modern democracy, short pants, no pass you. If it was some other modern democracy, short pants do not pass you.
As the video evidence.
What can go so?
You say him take out the pump out of the pump house?
Take out the pump. I can video the pump out right now without a pump. Him take the pump from out of the pump house and carry it go to St. Thomas in the by-election the other day.
No.
Now tell me something now. You are the member of parliament for East Portland and West Portland. When I tell them, and you take out the pump of the pump water to your people and take it on to St. Thomas. We go do what? We can't get James Robertson. This is show how these people disrespect the Jamaican people, you know. I want back another term into politics. But I'll say it again. If it was some other modern democracy, prison no miss you.
No, lady.
I swear. I can video the pump house and show you there's no pump. And we have the video with them taking out the pump out of the pump house. I love evidence.
So
I don't want to speak and nobody say I'm lying.
So what do you want to tell Daryl Vaz tonight?
I want to tell Daryl Vaz, pack up and leave. You're not welcome in West Portland. You come here, there's no development. The place run down worse than like when you left a whole car park one side. No improvement, no jobs, nothing for the youth, nothing. You just come and the only thing that I've asked for Portland can do and mash it up. Only thing I think I can do. In come with him bad man is him and I try bad up people. But me not frightened so easy.
The way I'm going like him bad, me never know say you could have fixed him business today, lady.
I fix him. Everybody was so shocked. My phone blew up the whole evening. I said, look here.
Hold on there for me. Michael, turn your camera around. It said sideways. Turn the camera on. Michael, you hearing me? Hello, Michael? Yes, there you are. I soon put you on. Just bear with me. I soon put you on. You hearing me?
Yeah, man. That's okay, man. I'm waiting, man. You're good. Go ahead, man.
All right. Okay, good. Listen to some more of this.
You're the woman. You're the woman in the video arguing with him?
Yes.
Okay, the video is done. There you have it. Daryl Vaz believes that he can go to Portland and continue running in Portland. Here the lady must pack in bags. I hope tomorrow the people of East and West Portland send both him and his red gal, because I call a woman gal, both him and his wife, a clear message Send them a clear message to pack the bags and leave Portland. Despicable human beings they are. Good night, make we talk. Go ahead. They have too much noise. When you call the program, please turn off on the TV, on the radio, everything in the background. Too much. Good night, make we talk here live.
Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a video of a Dr. Garfield James. And there's something allegedly going around him with a young lady, a schoolgirl.
Hi. Remember your life right here, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, allegedly.
Please.
I send
it to me now, and you should have called me off here when I come off here, man. I'll talk to you off here about this.
All right, sir. Sorry.
Okay, thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, people, be careful what you're doing to the Make We Talk program, you know. Be careful. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We have a 1,310 people on. Do not go anywhere. Coming up is my good friend who, he and I was on the radio together in Westmoreland, and we burned some fire from then until now. I've seen her here for many years. We're going to burn some fire tonight. Do not go anywhere. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here in the Make We Talk program.
Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them. And then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days. The fixed election date. Still I wait for the promise before the field. One broken promise after another. Laughable. As we say, none of your promise not fulfilled yet, boss. So there are we.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed.
Jamaicans Decide 2025. Join Make We Talk on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 for live coverage of Jamaica's election from Negril Point in the west to Moran Point in the east. We will be with you from 7 a.m. in the morning until the polls are closed on election night. Join in the panel discussion with political analysts. We'll be live on Jam Talk Vibes internet radio station and Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. It's election night in Jamaica. Welcome back to the program. You're live on Election Watch here tonight. Tonight I have my good friend Mikey. Michael, unmute your mic and come on in, man.
How are you, man? How are you?
I am doing good, boy. You look big like me. I have a belly.
I put on some weight, man. I put on some weight.
When I remember when the last time I saw you, you never have no belly at all, man. Look like you have
yeah. I've been doing some exercise. I've shed about 10 pounds recently because, you know, coming here in the States, eating the American food.
You mustn't do that.
Right. So no, man. I go right back to basics now.
Yes. Talk to me, Michael. Welcome to the program. First time on the Make We Talk program. I haven't seen it in many years. You're the one with Mikey T dragged me into journalism, along with my other two good friends who I don't think you know them, Owen Brown and Dudley Thompson in Kingston.
I know both, man. I know both.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah,
when I was in Negril and we had what's your radio station name again in Negril? Vibes
West 104.
Yes, West 104.
Yes,
I remember being on the radio station down there, even from the Cayman Islands. When we're having hurricane, we have hurricane.
Right.
Yes. talk to me about you. What is seen coming up in Jamaica now with this election looming for tomorrow, and this $1.4 billion bus scandal is looming in the country?
All right. This $1.4 billion bus, rural bus. Matter of fact, before I go there, a bus system is needed.
Yes.
Right? A bus system is needed. But why are we taking in buses that only have 20% engine life left in them? These buses, they were taken out of the American school system because 80% of their lives has expired, right? So that does not make sense to pay this huge sum of money for something that can't last more than probably a year or less. So
Yes.
that's one aspect of it. The second aspect of it, if you are going to buy these buses, there should be mentions made in the budget presentation, because
And
government is going to tell you how it's going to be funded, right?
Right.
There was nothing in the budget stating that these buses will be purchased. That's one. Secondly, right, it is not in the supplementary budget also. It's not there. It's not there. Okay, let's say, all right, it bypass all of this, all of those two major areas in good governance. Procurement. There is no procurement for these buses. It was not put to tender. So it was just like akakadabra, an idea came up, and akakadabra, bam, everything just came up. No, you can't find nothing. People have been trying to get this through the Access of Information Act. Nothing is forthcoming. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever, Jeffrey, is forthcoming at this time. So it's like you and I are friends, and we came up with an idea how to make some money.
Rob some money from the coffers of the poor people.
Because guess what? It's my last election. So it's my last election. And leading up to this, let's backtrack a bit. Remember, the architect behind this bus, these purchases of these buses, name also was entwined in the SSL scandal.
All right.
Remember, they purchased the building, they have ties to the building and all of this. So when you tie both things together, no, you see you're in a cloud of corruption hangs over this. I heard one of your callers trying to justify, he's trying to swing the pendulum left, right, and center when I just came in and turned on, right? What we are saying is out in the public domain. It is not, this is like Victoria's Secret. Everybody knows her secret. So I don't understand. You don't have to be a JLP or a PNP. Just stand up as a Jamaican looking on. You can see that it is crystal clear, Jeffrey, that something is not right. It is not adding up. Remember, Damian Crawford even called the company because Mr. Vaz said this was like the dealer is exclusive, something like that. He said, right? And
let me say something to you, Michael. We up here in the Jamaican diaspora, one of Jamaica's son who know how to eat tin mackerel like me and you,
right,
and make some dumpling with only butter, because we can't afford the tin mackerel. And we can't afford the chicken back.
Yes.
And the tin mackerel named Dirty Girl. Our shake out.
Right, our flash out.
Our flash out.
Yes.
Sometimes we can't afford it. So we boil the dumpling. And we put some butter upon it and we eat it. And go to bed and drink some water. I catch some sugar and water. Some beverage.
Right, man.
And some quenchade.
Yeah.
And we said, so I go to bed. Wilfred Samuel Rattigan, who hailed from Waterhouse, retired FBI agent, launched an investigation by himself. I will dig deep. I will find out some things where not adding up.
Yeah, sister, somebody boss you can get them for $1.
There you go.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I can show you something here. Since you don't believe we, look at this, Daryl Vaz.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again. And this time, we're not going to drive the bus. We're just going to talk a little bit about the bus because we've heard so many stories about how we're bad mind because we've brought this to the attention of the Jamaican people. The cabinet is responsible also. It's not just Mr. Vaz or Minister Vaz. The cabinet is also responsible for the purchase of these buses to take our children from the rural section of Jamaica to school. Now we have come up with plans that don't include these buses.
I can't do anything with the volume. The volume is low. I can't do anything with the volume.
But we won't talk about that today. What we want to talk about is value for money. Now, Mr. Vaz says that the Jamaican public is getting value for money. The buses are in great condition. We know that not to be the case. It's not true. But what I want to talk to you about today is not the refurbishing, not the retrofitting, just the value of these buses. Now, as I mentioned to you last week, this bus cost, well, let me tell you what it didn't cost. It didn't cost 20,000 US dollars. It didn't cost 5,000 US dollars. It didn't cost 3,000 US dollars. It didn't cost 2,000 US dollars. You can actually purchase these buses at auction for less than $2,000. 2010 buses. And we're talking about Bluebird Thomas International. This bus, ladies and gentlemen, cost exactly this. One US dollar. That's the cost of this bus. And the gentlemen who purchased this bus, they were kind enough. To give this bus to me to say, listen, we want you to take this bus to Jamaica and make a donation for a worthy cause. Not for the travel of children, not for the transporting children, but for a mobile clinic, a mobile library, a learning center, a food truck, transportation for churches, so on and so forth. And also remember that if I had contacted them last month, I would have gotten 7 buses. This would have been the 8th bus for $8. 7 plus 1, 8. $1 a bus, 8. Now, Minister Vaz, I showed you my document last week that this bus was purchased for $1 American. I'm challenging you now to come forward and put up your documents to show how much you paid for the buses, because it's going to be quite telling. What's going to be quite telling going forward is that the Auditor General should make this a priority, should conduct an audit, and if the numbers don't add up to value for money, then there should be a surcharge action. And that surcharge action should be against you and the entire cabinet, because all of you are responsible for that. 1.4 billion Jamaican dollars. We believe it wasn't spent in the best interest of the country. See you on Saturday. Take care.
This is Make We Talk Breaking News. There's an item of news coming into a news center as we speak. Police are investigating an incident where a car was shot up following a car crash in St. Elizabeth a short while ago. Head of the St. Elizabeth Police, Superintendent Minto, said a Ralph 4 motor car was shot up at about 3 p.m. or 3:30 a.m. this afternoon, involving a motorcycle. We don't know if anyone was injured. We're standing by to get some more news to that. So that was what's going on in St. Elizabeth. But a car was shot up a short while earlier on today in St. Elizabeth, and head of the police department in St. Elizabeth, Superintendent Minto, has confirmed that police are now investigating the car that was shot up by maybe Woodlands or gunmen or whosoever. But this is what is going on right now. We stand by to get more news pertaining to that.
This is Make We Talk breaking news.
As we come back to this school bus scandal, Michael, you see that Wilfred Rattigan went out and show, and you know, as a matter of fact, you know, when they found out that we realized that they're lying to the people of Jamaica, you know, the Prime Minister went in air and said that they must listen to social media. It's fake news.
Right, I heard it.
Go ahead over to you. What do you think about that now? $1 is $1 for the bus. One single US dollar.
But you see, corruption under this administration has been normalized. You have the bus, you have also the drill at the hospital that costs $3 million, that ballooned exponentially to $31 million. So when you look at what is happening from the onset of this administration, it has been scandal after scandal. You have ministers have to be stepping aside. You have the Royal Reid situation still not resolved. You have the Andrew Weekly situation at Petrojam still not resolved. So it's like a domino effect, one thing after another. So corruption has been normalized under this administration. Am I saying that previous administrations were not corrupt? No, that's not what I'm saying. But this administration is the mother of all corruption administration, if you want to call it that. When you look, you have people being employed who didn't have the requisite qualifications, right? And they were
JUTC.
Millions. You have JUTC. So when you look at what has been happening, there's no, and even the Prime Minister himself not certified is another problem, because now you are the head of the country and you can't come to the country and come to the Integrity Commission, those commissioners that you selected, you know. Remember, you know, this is the commissioner that the Prime Minister handpicked and put there. And these men and women who are on the commission, God spoke to their consciences. So they are looking at it and saying, no, man, we can't go to bed, go sleep with this. We can't go to bed, go sleep with this, because you're showing us these monies that you have, but there is no source where it's coming from. Your salary alone can't give you this. If you say you're in a real estate, the real estate alone, it's not balancing. It's not balancing. Then no, when you can't have your way there, what you do? You run, say you want to take them to court. So from the onset of Mr. Holness's administration, you know that he was there to challenge the Constitution. Remember Arthur Williams. So let me just, because, you know, I'm just looking at corruption right around the board. Remember Dr. Tufton and Arthur Williams, they have to sign letters. Those letters were to make sure that they couldn't vote to bring it to go away with it, to do away with the Queen. And yet still, Mr. Holness now come to the Jamaican people lying as if he wants to move away from the British monarch. And at the same time, he is a member of the Queen's Council. So when you look at corruption in a broad spectrum, Jeffrey, the Jamaican people now have to take a detailed look and say, guess what? Are we going to continue for 5 more years like this? Are we going to continue for 5 more years like this? We can't. If we continue down this pathway, I am telling you, Jeffrey, we are doomed. We're doomed, man. We're doomed. Corruption is rampant. And I'm not saying that it's just this administration. We have it under previous PNP administration too, but not like this one. Not like this one.
To me, Michael, this one is blatant. They don't care.
Right in your face.
Right in your face.
Right in your face.
I want to show you some video here where apparently a church group or a church went over to JUTC because JUTC is selling some buses. JUTC is selling some buses to some church. And by the way, the umbrella group of churches is distancing itself now from Daryl Vaz with this Obe walking, rum drinking, or rum sitting here. So this one.
But Jeffrey, before you go over to that, it took the churches and the various group too long to come out to say something. And you know why? You know why? You know why? The churches and a lot of these quote-unquote church group, they are in bed with the government.
Of course.
They are in bed with the government. And that's why the moral compass of the country has died. Because you're not seeing or you're not hearing those in quote-unquote moral capacity to speaking out. For example, I can call one man, Bishop Delford Davis, who the Prime Minister said was his friend. When he was locking down churches, he came out and addressed the situation, and I have to tip my hat off to the bishop, right? You don't hear anybody else. You don't hear you're not hearing them. You're not hearing these groups, the council, Jamaica Church Council, you're not hearing them.
You know why you're not hearing them, Michael?
From time to time, I used to hear, like you'd say, the Archbishop of Kingston coming out and saying things. You're not hearing them. A man splashing up rum and a go on with the antics, and you don't hear nobody come out and say anything. You will see a one little pastor independently saying something here and a one little pastor saying something there. But where is the body? Where is that voice to come out to condemn this? No, you're not hearing it.
That voice of the umbrella group of churches and the Jamaica Council of Churches, you know, all them do, you know, is have a prayer breakfast to go around and yam. And invite the Governor General, because all the GG enough to do, you know, is go around and yam and
yes.
So the umbrella group of churches don't have that moral authority to be saying anything to the whole administration.
No,
because the bishop, and I have the utmost respect for that lady bishop who went to bless the school buses. But what she should have done, she should have told Daryl Vaz, I will not come there and bless any buses until you can tell us how the $1.4 billion spent. Now, tonight, they send out a release distancing themselves from this video here.
It's the Muppet Show!
What I can say about this though,
yes,
you couldn't go down where you want to go. You and Babs, you couldn't go down a Waton You and Babs, you can't go to Kingston Cemetery, go dance, Pumina. One by one, you shall go to prison in this country. With taxpayers' money.
You see, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 in the Bible says there's a time and a place for everything under the face of the sun. Right? Sprinkling rum on a school bus, it's just not the place. That it has nothing to do with our children. It has nothing to do with that. And Mr. Vaz got away scotch-free. I am betting you if it was any member of the People's National Party sprinkle rum on a bus, Bradley Avenue would have it on the morning agenda. And Bradley Avenue would have it at 5 o'clock. And when the big man, the quote-unquote big man, come in at 10 o'clock, he would be ripping it. They said nothing. Nothing.
They can't say anything, you know. Michael, Bradley Avenue can't say anything, you know, because right now Bradley Avenue got a digital headquarters, you know. Because it look like them have some contract or they must sign something to take over Sportsmax Studios. So Bradley Avenue got a downtown, you know, looking over the waterfront view.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, right? You know, we have to have balanced journalism, because if you don't have balanced journalism, corruption will grow, corruption will thrive. We have to have balanced journalism, right? We are in a country, if you criticize the Prime Minister or you criticize any member of the Jamaica Labour Party, people, they are at your throat as if they are untouchable. They are like gods. You can't say anything about them.
Let me say
you
something.
Can't say anything about them.
Let me say something.
Even when they have done wrong.
Let me say something here. And I will say this again. If it was some other modern democracy, there would be an investigation launched into this $1.4 billion bus scandal. All right? The minister would have accused himself. And who must wear short pants? Wear short pants.
But you know, Jeffrey, yes, the bus is now. But remember, we have Cornwall Regional run up to 25 billion too.
I was just coming to that. Go ahead, my brother.
You see, we have Cornwall Regional. We have Cornwall Regional. That is just, and that money just keep going. It's just keep ballooning. And the hospital is not complete. The health sector is in a mess, right? My parish, where I am from, in the Westmoreland, right?
Our parish, man, not your parish alone.
Is in a deplorable state.
And not your parish alone, our parish.
Our parish, right. Right, I can speak with authority to that. I've heard of the others, Jeffrey, but I can speak with all honesty about the Sablamar Hospital. And when you look at this ballooning money, it just keep climbing. It just keep climbing. It just keep climbing. You hear that it's supposed to be, it will be completed next year. Then you have these ribbon cutting. Place is not finished and you have ribbon cutting.
Hold on for me, Michael.
Doesn't make sense.
Hold on for me, Michael. I'll take this call here. Hold on for me. Good night. Make we talk here live. Hello?
Jeffrey.
Yes, turn off the TV in the background, please, sir. Go ahead. 2 minutes.
Good night. How you all know so I run me man at Springfield?
What do you mean? Eh? Turn off the TV, man. Listen to the TV. How many know sir rum in the sprinkle? He has a rum back, I can assume it's rum. Eh, Michael?
It is evidence that it is rum. It is evidence that it is rum. So we're not spinning. We're not spinning it. You don't see when he pull it. So you're going to pull a water bottle. Was that a water bottle?
It was a rum back of Jerry and his nephew.
Right? Was it water he was wiping on his face?
No, it was the thing of the cutting of the drum crow, you know.
You know, You know what? Them say time junk, but time no fool.
There you go. I want to show a video here where apparently JUTC is selling off some old dilapidated buses. And I must tell some church group to come there to buy the bus.
Mm-hmm.
I want to... Before I go any further, watch this thing. Look how wicked these people are.
From we reach real love. He works here. Hey, the government wicked. Ooh. Get yourself together, Terry. The government, the Jamaican government, are the wickedest set of people I have ever met. I blame their PR department. Because why on earth would you publicize it like that when you know say Ademia? What are these priority will be given to church groups and school? What are we going to do with this? Literally, what we are going to do with this? Me can't ever say take it on full cup, can't no roof no upon it. Me can't.
Michael, now tell me something now. This is what JUTC is selling. And I believe it's some people at JUTC who want to make a quick money doing this, you know.
Yeah, man. A hustling, man. Quick hustling, man.
And this minister.
And guess what happened now? The man at the top have to know about it. Because he have to ratify that to see it happen. So, you know, it is just a whole mess that it's time for a change. It's just looking in, even if you are not political connected, when you look at the scope of things, you say, boy, no man, things can't continue like this, man. No, man. Man. Take out the die-hard business. Take out who are benefit. Well, take out the connected, you know, and just look at a country, Jamaica land we love. Are we heading in the right direction? No, we're not in the right direction. No. Starting with the man at the top. I'm wondering if the man at the top look in the mirror like Michael Jackson. I am wondering if he looks in the mirror.
You see, Michael, the Prime Minister can't look in the mirror, you know, Michael. Because the Prime Minister can't say nothing to any members of the cabinet. Number one, he can't talk to Daryl Vaz nor Mrs. Warmington. Because Mrs. Warmington would trace off his shirt off and back.
Well, it's a little more than that, you know. They propelled him into the leadership with the gentleman from Montego Bay. So that's where that cookie stopped. Because remember the gentleman from Manchester that was leading, they came in at the 9th hour with a new delegates list. And so the man couldn't cock up his foot. His foot was not only his foot, his feet. They were broken by the new delegates list.
I want you to listen to something that Damien Crawford said a couple nights ago in the heart of Montego Bay, Sam Sharp Square. Listen to this.
100 million for 1.4 billion. He is going to jail. You see the man we buy them bus, they were charged 300 million for 1.4 billion. He is going to jail. Hold on. You see the one named Ruel Reed, what thief from Picnic, he is going to jail. 1 year for every bank account, you are going to jail. So remember, my comrades, to remind them, do not fret about the security, fret about the judge, because one by one, they're going, one by one. Comrades, I might not see you before the celebration conference. So I have one last question.
Michael, do you believe that if a Mark Golan should, when a Mark Golan win, not should, when a Mark Golan win, because the level of nepotism in this country, Michael, must stop. It must stop. And we, the Jamaican people, must send a clear message to Alibaba and Ifati thieves. Do you believe, Michael, my question to you tonight, sir, do you believe that a Mark Golan-led administration will order investigations in this $1.4 billion bus scandal and who must go prison, go prison?
I do believe that they are going to go that route. And why I can categorically state that I believe that they are going that route, and not just the route of the 1.4 billion buses, but also the drill. You heard
Yes.
Dr. Dawes, you heard Dr. Dawes saying that as well. And the big wigs in the Jamaica Labour Party, they are feeling the heat. No wonder they have come up with the slogan, or not really a slogan. They have now been saying that they will not surrender Jamaica to the PNP. So that in itself tells you about the mindset of where they are. They are not going down without a fight. Fear, because election, it's down to the wire. But for them to say choose Jamaica, all right, fine, that sounds good. But you're saying now you're not going to surrender. That's a strong word to say you're not surrendering Jamaica to the PNP. That does not sound well.
But Michael,
because
I want to ask this question though. I never know that Jamaica belongs to Andrew Holness, not Deadman Mackenzie. Not Edith Amin. Not Edith Amin. You know who they call Edith Amin?
Say that again?
You know who they call Edith Amin?
Yes, man. Yes, man. The Ugandan leader?
Yes, but there's one in Jamaica, in the Senate of Jamaica. Well, he's no longer senator. He loves to thief out Juliet Holness syrup and milk and bread.
Oh.
Marlon Morgan.
Yes.
His name is Edith Amin.
Yes.
He said he's the new sheriff in town. And he went on public radio and said, that Mark Golding, Peter Bunting, Conrad O'Brien, Ralston Hyman, and Jeffrey Tavares will rather swim in the blood of the Jamaican people to get to Jamaica House. I never tell this idiot that I want to be any member of parliament, This dumb, daft, lying individual who all he doing lie. He lie like when lie getting out of style.
You see, what is happening? Let's roll back the clock a little bit. In 2020, when they were infighting in the PNP,
yes,
the JLP saw the opportunity, even in COVID, to call an election. And because there was that swing, although it was one of the lowest voter turnout we had
in the history of
they
Jamaica,
they are now of the mindset that Jamaica belongs to the JLP. That's what I'm getting from a lot of JLP friends that I have here in the United States and those that I'm communicating with on the ground. They are saying no, you know, I feed them place. But yes, in part, and this has to be laid squarely at the PNP's feet. It is the PNP's bitter infighting allowed the JLP to run away with a lot of things because of the infighting. Remember this famous line that they always use: "You don't have the moral capacity to talk to us." You remember that?
Yes. Yes.
Everything, whenever the PNP points something out, you don't have the moral capacity to talk to us.
Moral authority.
So, yeah, right. So you don't have no authority. But no, based on the widespread corruption that is there, you see even institutions that were put in place to safeguard against corruption has been challenged by the Prime Minister, right? Let us look at another spin that the Prime Minister did. How can you defund the political ombudsman, then put it into the office of the Electoral Commission of Jamaica? Tell me now.
Let me say something to you about that. Listen to me.
Does that make sense?
It doesn't make any sense because I remember one of their own veteran politician called Samuda told Delroy Chuck, it will not work. It's not right. It's unconstitutional to do this thing.
Thank God his conscience is alive. Thank God. I remember. Thank God his conscience is alive.
Carl Samuda walked out of the parliament on the day of the voting.
Yes.
He got up and walked out.
Yes.
So that's to show you that these people, the Holness administration, led by Andrew Holness, have always been infringing on the fundamental rights of the Jamaican people from way back when. He has no regard for us.
You remember the man said, you know, there's no need for opposition. So that's why he created the ministry, that ministry, of constitutional reform, constitutional reform.
Then
that's why he went that route, But because of a genius in Mark Golding, who is a lawyer, and many others, they were always like John the Baptist crying out in the wilderness.
Yes. Yes.
So, even with the NIDS, how he came at Jamaica with NIDS, they have to take him to court because he's not backing down. And this is how Mr. Holness governs. He's not backing down. Whatever he thinks, he just goes along with.
Somebody in the chat room, Marie said, so if he lose tomorrow, we don't need an opposition then?
There you go.
But the Constitution of Jamaica.
But in any healthy democracy, right? Yes. You have to have a vibrant opposition.
Indeed.
Because the opposition is the watchdog. The opposition is the whistleblower. The opposition is the John the Baptist crying out. Crying out. Chewing, bawling out. This is not right. Look over here. Look over here. Look here. They are the ones have to do that.
Michael, you and I have been covering election for a long time now. If we don't cover it, we sit and we chat about politics in Jamaica. This election is one of Jamaica's most consequential election in the history of Jamaica. The level of nepotism and the level of cronies that goes on under this administration. And yet, when there was a poll done, the Jamaican people don't say corruption is a major problem. Going to the election tomorrow now, Michael, what do you think will happen at the polls tomorrow?
You see, you have to come into the polls now. Poll is a snap in time.
Yes.
Right. And then when you when you're talking about going into an election, the first thing you have to look at is the base. The base, right? So, when you look at the JLP's base, you see they have been revving up the base, and they took a long time to really get into a stride. They took a long time. And I don't think that they are where they want to be. And why I say that is because the Prime Minister continued to sprinkle goodies as he goes along. If Mr. Hollis is going to talk tonight, he's going to tell you about something else where you're going to get. He has all of a sudden become Santa Claus. He always walk with a gift. Whenever he speaks, he walk with a gift. He goes to Hanover, him say, I'm going to open road, linking straight to Negril. Him go somewhere else, him say, I'm going to give you water. Him turn on water, him left no water, no that turn on it. So everywhere him go, he might give you something. Yeah, but is it tangible? That is the question. That is the question that we have to ask. Is it tangible? Is it holding? Because the base alone cannot carry the JLP. You know? Cannot carry the JLP. And we can go back in history. When I come on tomorrow night, we're going to walk down memory lane and show you.
Yes.
Right. We can. The base alone can't carry them, because when you look at their victory, okay, they pick up a lot of seats that PNP were disgruntled with the leadership of the constituency. Let's look at Westmoreland. Westmoreland is a safe PNP bastion, without a shadow of a doubt, right? What was happening in Westmoreland? People didn't feel that Dr. Wickham McNeil was doing enough in Western Westmoreland, right? Didn't feel that he was doing enough. People just did not go vote. Man go play football, man go play cricket, right? Man gone down a beach, one little island there, somewhere down in Big Bridge there off the coast, down at Egypt Gardens, just a man go by island, go to party. Man gone. Right, man gone. So that to show you they were not interested, because they must say, boy, Dr. McNeil was just not in touch with them. Hence, the PNP lost. The same thing in Central Westmoreland with Daryl Vaz. People just believe that he was not doing enough. And then there was a fallout with one of the biggest families in the Sablamar area, one of the biggest PNP families. So when you find out now, there were issues and issues, right? Luther Buchanan lost his seat by 11 in Eastern Westmoreland.
Yes.
So, and then you have Ian Hills falling out over in Hanover. That bitter falling out with all his councillors and everybody. So there were just issues upon issues upon issues. Fast forward now to this election.
Yes.
You're picking up at different vibes. There are constituencies that are on edge now, because you have Western, you have the PNP councillor now, JLP candidate, and all of these things. So there are different dynamics at play. If the PNP can rally their base, which I believe they have, this election should go in the direction of the People's National Party. I am not listening to Blue Dot Poll.
What do you think? Oh, Blue Dot Poll is a bunch of idiots. What do you think about Floyd Green's seat in St. Elizabeth?
That one is on a knife
more
edge.
under Wellington.
That is a knife edge.
Yes.
And remember, Jeffrey, that is like a swing seat. Even when Daddy Buck was there, Daddy Buck, we call him, was there. He always told us, he always said, boy, Mike, I have to lead by about 1,500 before I go across the bridge. So the 1,500 have to come from Middle Quarters, Brompton Division, and Black River Division. He always told us that he has to be leading by about 1,500, because he's going to end up winning by about 300 or 3 something. That's his margin. That's how tight that seat is. Because when you go over into places like Paraty and Oh Lord, what's the next community up there? Oh, they're predominantly JLP, Slipe, predominantly JLP areas. Vineyard is PNP, but Arlington again, predominantly JLP area. But the thing now with Miranda Wellington, the thing with her is that she teaches at the Black River High School, and a lot of these youngsters now who are of voting age, they are going with their teacher. They are going with their teachers.
Yes.
When you look at her campaign with those young bikers, right?
Yes.
When you look at it in a bus, it caused panic. It caused rippling effect down there.
Yes.
What she has been doing. So that's a seed.
Hold on for me. Sorry. Hello. Good night. Make we talk here live.
Hello.
Yes. Turn off the TV in the background, please, sir.
Jeffrey.
Yes.
I am from Southwest Jerusalem, Black River.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Yeah. And I'm saying, talking about crowd. But right now, Black River Division and Brompton Division, where Michael, the guy name I talk about, right?
Yes.
I'm talking the right thing. But right now, with Miranda Wellington, where he's doing to Fly Green right now. But if she, then because we tell us that, if we can come, but if JP can come from over the bridge with over 4,000 votes, I leave Miranda, which is impossible, it can't happen.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What you're saying, that Miranda Wellington can't get the 4,000 votes, or are you saying the JLP can?
No, man, I say it's Fly Green. Can't leave Miranda with over 4,000 votes. Come from across the bridge. When I say cross the bridge, I mean Peter Plain and Mountainside.
I know, yeah.
Can remember,
Yes.
Christopher Tufton was the Minister of Agriculture.
Down there, yes.
Right? And Hugh Buchanan was working at Black River High School as a teacher.
Yes.
Right? Remember now, Fly Green is Minister of Agriculture. Miranda is a teacher also at the Black River High School. Right? And Miranda is well beloved over the Peter Plain area.
Oh.
And I mean, she coming with a good, if you even come level from across the bridge, it's finished when you come across over SSR. And if you can recall, and Michael can tell us so, you notice from the campaign start, Friday, you go nowhere else in the constituency, right?
So hold on there.
You
Let me
understand?
answer this question, the caller. So you're saying that Miranda Wellington is giving Fly Green a behind in?
Yes, man. No doubt about it. And they can't keep election neither because, right now, man, right now, they are the office and I watch them. I am not out there, but people, I watch them. Everywhere they make their constituency tonight, man, I will follow them and watch them. Because they come out tonight, with the money buying, the book buying.
Because
that's what they are depending on.
I get information this evening that Southwest St. Elizabeth, money dropping left, right, and center to buy vote.
Yeah.
It will not work this time.
I'm not tell you, honestly, at 3 times I heard that Fly Green dropped down.
So hold on, let me ask that question. what happened to Uncle Fly? Uncle Fly that dropped down. So I'm Miranda when they get that drop down?
I mean, it's a mixture,
Yes.
Young people like nothing. And members as a teacher at the Black River High.
Yes,
right?
because
and the roots girl.
Yes, I have her on my program about a month ago. And believe you me, she is one dynamic and vibrant woman. When you hear she speak, she speak like a Winnie Mandela or a Portia Simpson Miller.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
I have followed politics. In a politics from 1980. right? And me never really, me the young when Mayor Brown, since with Danny Buchan, are the biggest nomination that are the only person who come with a crowd. When she come with from our south, when she come with from our south, plus Black River and Brompton, I remember when they win 2020, they have three divisions. They have Black River, they have Brompton and physically in a mountainside. Now we have Brompton and the last election, in Friday in 2020, we with over 2,000 votes. And 2024, they would have won in the parish council. But they could only win by 200 votes.
Right.
So if a man can wipe off 1,800 then, right? And now things turn up and now people support her.
Yeah, man, she have the support, man.
And do not know, yeah. You have some people when a week when the personal check clear. Somebody support them, right? You understand? We don't want them kind of man. We want somebody who not cricket.
Let me ask you a question, caller. So hold on there. So what is going on in Elizabeth now? Uncle Floyd not going with them because me get to understand so nothing fertilizer people don't get.
Well, Maranda the talk, right? Jeffrey.
Yes.
I'm not afraid to talk, I'm a comrade. Right? I am not voting because of myself. I'm talking about children, the future of Jamaica. The future of Jamaica is the children.
And that is why, caller, I said to the people of St. Elizabeth, remember Hurricane Beryl, the Cayman Islands government, along with the former Premier, Julian O'Connolly, along with former Premier McKeever Bush, came to Jamaica, handed over money to both Deadman Mackenzie and Andrew Holness for the people of St. Elizabeth relief for Hurricane Beryl. Have they gotten it?
And I'm saying this to you, Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying this to you. Me go the hospital yesterday. Right? And from me go over there. The generator runs from when? It can lack off one fix. Not tell you, right? That man did not in a Black River. Last night they keep the last meeting over replace the name of Barbara Hall. And me go quarters when we see them happening more nomination day. We never see when we have motorcade previous election. Police have to line the road along the square and go quarters. Not like that again. Not like that again. So there are people and go quarters and we see orange people with orange and people with green stand up. People have to power and so much cover when we are passed. So I saw things sit down.
So let me before you go, my good friend, let me ask you this question. What you know about the other parts of St. Elizabeth? Over where Mayor Norman Scott is and the other people then.
Well, I heard, that thing have my man over there, Witter. I heard that thing going on well over there.
Witter going on well?
And even up yes, Norman Scott, even him there. The lady of what's your name again? Forrester.
What about
Scarlett Forrester?
Jess.
Zelika Jess.
No man, Jeffrey. The strongest seat that Jeffrey have done one division in Santa Cruz division,
Oh.
Right? And you have the Silo, the Balaclava and the next one is the name again,
Breeze River.
Just now. Breeze River. Right? And although remember, although the last election we win the 3 division, but enough people never go up vote.
Oh.
And I'm saying this to you, Jeffrey.
Yes.
And very truthful. The last election.
Yes.
It was people just decide to never go vote because they said they never make me although I voted, but they said they never make Peter Phillips go run Prime Minister because he should go Porsche.
Oh, so that is
right?
that is why the Labour Party win.
Yeah, and they know that.
So I'm asking a question now. With Uncle Marky G now, ramping up the place. Everywhere Marky G go. Don't you look very pitting in the for Uncle Marky G? So you're saying that the PNP will get the PNP will win tomorrow then?
Of course. Because right now, since Marky coming, you know. Labour come to me with Marky G, select, you know. I said, look how we take a third term, come put in our hand. You know. And since the man get up and start to move, man, a three-time Mark circle Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
You know, if you really look on it the way it is.
All right.
Yeah. Right? So, we just have hope and trust, and we have to come with them out and say, they're not coming out sick.
Yes.
And on teasing, you know.
And
the
Jamaica, the people of St. Elizabeth must find a way to video them and tape them when they give them the money. Take the money and go vote. Go vote your conscience.
Because that's them depend on, you know. Because they say they know about they have money to buy vote.
One thing though, let me rephrase something here. Jamaicans, your votes are not for sale. Your votes are not for sale. Do not sell your vote. Thank you for calling in, my good friend. Thank you for calling in.
So Jeffrey?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Miranda go on well, you know. She going on well.
So
anyway, so nobody don't need this. Mark, we are make sure, man. We are make sure Mark are the next Prime Minister, man.
Yes, yes. So what you're
just
saying?
Hours away, you know.
What you're saying that Miranda will be taking home the seat tomorrow night?
Yes, sir. This I don't know margin, I don't know script through. Because when we see what's going on.
Yes.
She had work over the bridge, man.
What's the name of the call?
She had gather. And Black
what's the name of the call?
They can't win Black River and Brompton. They win Brompton already because the people them buy out, you know.
Yes.
But we have a place lock now. We have a place lock.
All right, sir.
So God bless you, my brother. Continue to keep up the good work.
Yeah, man. God bless you too.
Tomorrow night we'll rejoice, you know.
Yeah, man. All the best.
All right then, Jeffrey.
Cool. That's a caller from Southwest St. Elizabeth.
Right. And you notice Jeffrey was echoing the sentiments that I was saying.
Yes,
that is happening down there on the ground. And let me now put something else to you. What is affecting Floyd Green in Southwest now? One of his strongest organizers on the ground, they have a fallout.
Oh.
They have a fallout.
So that's when the drop down every minute, sir?
I don't know about the drop down. I don't know about that.
Because I get to understand, sir, Miranda Wellington is giving him a behind in.
Yeah, because no, you have to remember, you know, the Brompton division is Miss Buck. That's Danny Buck wife, Auntie Buck.
Yes.
Remember, she was the counselor for that division.
Oh, yes.
And she came out, you know, and out there working as well, you know. So, you know that.
Sorry, I have a call coming in. Hold on a minute there.
Go ahead, man.
Hello, good night. Make we talk here live.
Yes, Jeffrey. Yeah, man, I talk to Carter from Southeast St. Ann.
Yes, talk to me. What's going on in St. Ann? What's going on with Gabriel and Deniska Williams?
Well, you know, sir, I'm in the Claremont side, and
who's in the Claremont side?
Well, hello.
Who is in the Claremont side? Go ahead, man. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Are you hearing me? Hello. I don't know what happened there, sir. I was hearing him loud and clear. What happened to this caller a while ago? The number to call is 954-529-8030. What do you think about the election coming up? Go ahead, Michael. Talk to us.
So as I was saying, one of Mr. Green's strong workers in the what that would be the Brompton division. They have a fallout. That man don't go to work. That man is not working. So he was the man who would organize people in places like Hilltop, Gallant Beach, some place over Grove, and what's a mountain there, man? When you reach Brompton, you turn left, go up in the mountain there. There's a mountain, Forest Mountain, Mountain, and those places. He was he was the man who, you know, would call out and get people go out to vote. The councillor that lost in the local government election, they are related, you know, and he did not support the councillor. What's her name? Whitney, I think her name was. He did not support her. So this man that I'm referring to did not support his cousin, who was the incumbent, the sitting councillor at the time. He did not go to work. So they had the fallout. I can go even further. They sent some money to give him to do some road work, and him said that the money not enough. Him never work.
Hold on, I have a next call coming. Hold on. Good night, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live. Hello?
Yes, Jeffrey. Good night. Good night.
Hey, so curious. Good night. What about the taxi, the bus and taxi for this for tomorrow? Talk to me.
Well, the feeling right now is all of us warming up and preparing ourselves to go out and vote. Yeah, man. The transport sector is preparing to vote out the government of this country.
Yes. Repeat that again for me.
Transport sector. The feeling in the transport sector that we're getting from a lot of members, the vibe that we're getting from a lot of the members there. Not just today.
Yes.
The more it comes closer to the election, is the more the members that express themselves.
Yes.
That we need to remove the government. What we're saying, freedom in the transport sector. So we are looking to vote for the People National Party tomorrow. I want to hear something.
Yes, sir.
A lot of members, come out and told us that before they would have voted for the JLP, but this coming election tomorrow, they will be voting for the People National Party. And that is my sentiment. I, Conroy Nesbitt, the president for the New Kingston Taxi Association, will be going out there to vote tomorrow and to ensure that we have a change of government due to the oppression that we get from this current administration.
I want to ask you a question, curious.
Yeah.
When you look at what is going on in this country, this Minister of Transportation has no regard for the public transport sector. The Supreme Court handed down that what they have been doing to the bus and taxi operators when it comes on to the unconstitutionality of the tickets, and they handed down that they should give back the money. You hear nothing from this minister. Do you believe that the transport sector in Jamaica should give, although you're going to vote them out, but do you believe they should give Daryl Vaz and Andrew Holness a second chance? Or a third chance?
No, sir. Not at all. Let me just add to what you just said.
Yes.
There was a Jamaican man by the name of Housing, Mr. Housing.
Yes.
He received a speeding ticket.
Yes.
About 4 years ago, or a little bit more than 4 years ago. And challenged that speeding ticket. And it came to the public, it came to light, to the awareness of the public.
Yes.
That man was overcharged.
Yes.
Yes.
Supreme Court ruled February 2023 that Mr. Housing constitutional rights was violated.
Right.
And every Jamaican who have received a ticket with the increased fine, rights was violated. This is not my saying. This comes from the Supreme Court.
Right.
The court also ruled that the government should pay back Jamaicans who was violated and can find the receipt. Till this date, the government does not pay back one Jamaican a cent, 1 red cent. But on top of that, the tickets that still remain outstanding, that was given as a result of that imposed fine.
Yes.
They are still using those tickets to prosecute. Could you believe that?
So let me ask you this question now, curious.
Yes.
For all the members of the public transport sector who has been victimized and dragged to court and get locked up by this Andrew Holness and Daryl Vaz administration, they should go to the polls tomorrow and send a clear message to the minister.
My brother, that has been my message for a while now. And I am pleased to hear the members because a lot of them would have come on board with that. A lot of labor rights taxman now, we can testify that a lot of labor rights taxman now attack loud, that tomorrow they will be going to the poll and they will be voting for the People National Party. You know, we have a group which you would have known of those WhatsApp group.
Yes.
On my phone, I have about 4 or 5 different WhatsApp groups.
Whoa.
With about 1,500 operators. So when I say the sentiment, no, the members are expressing. I'm not just talking.
Okay.
I'm not just talking. This is coming from various WhatsApp groups in the cafeteria and across Jamaica.
Hold on for a minute. There's a squeaky sound coming from you. Are
you
you
speaking? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry about that. You hear me better now?
Yeah, man, stay one place there. Go ahead now. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. I'm saying to you that I would have about 4 different WhatsApp groups, taxi and busman WhatsApp group in my phone. When I check up the numbers of those 4 groups,
yes,
it's about 1,500 different numbers from taxi and busman.
So tonight,
so when I said, when I'm saying to you that the sentiments that the members is expressing, you know, this is not guessing.
Okay.
This is the sentiments that is being expressed across various WhatsApp groups in the corporate area. And I would have heard a lot of taxi operator, bus operator came out and told us that, listen, 2016 they vote JLP. Come tomorrow, they will be voting for the People National Party. Now I only can talk about what the members are expressing.
I'd like to ask him a question.
There's one last thing before I go.
Hold on for me. I have someone want to ask that question. My co-host want to ask that question. Michael, go ahead and ask you a question. Go ahead.
Curious, good night, sir. Let me ask, I want to ask you, what is your feeling when you heard the local government minister stating that taxi men are rapists? How did that come across to you as a upstanding taxi operator?
Well, I for one believe that was disrespectful and discriminatory towards the PPV community. I don't believe no responsible man or woman in leadership should go out and broad brush any particular sector like that. Because we are aware of police officers that get charged for abuse. We are aware of even politicians, you know, who get charged for these things.
And pastors too.
And for murder. So it is wrong in every sense of the word for any politician to come out and broad brush a particular sector. It is saying to Jamaican people, not just to taximan and busman. It is saying to Jamaican public, we the government does not respect you, Jamaicans. You Jamaicans, the local people. That's what it's saying. That is my feeling about it.
Curious, as we go to the polls tomorrow, and Jamaicans from all walks of life, because I can see videos of plane loads of Jamaicans from Fort Lauderdale, from London, from wherever, going home to vote. When you're seeing all of this, curious, as a Jamaican citizen, what are we seeing in our history today? That Jamaicans are coming home and they're saying enough of this corrupt dictatorial government. That's what they're saying, sir?
Yes, yes. I want to tell you something.
Yes.
I was about to mention it earlier, but then you cut me with a question. But let me continue.
Go ahead.
The commuters that would traverse in my taxi, what I found out is that these commuters are saying the same thing, that they have never voted and they will be voting. And some of them tell you directly that they will be voting for the People National Party. Some of them just tell us, listen, I've never voted, but I will be voting. Because some people don't want to talk
that's
etc. So you have to read between the lines.
Right.
Yeah. So the sentiments that is being expressed is that there's a new awareness. Jamaican people, to me, is aware that something is happening, and what is happening is wrong, and we have to do something about it.
Yes.
That is the feeling I get overall, Not just from the taximen and busmen. Jamaican overall is saying something are going on. We don't like it, and guess what? I bet I will come out tomorrow, come vote. So I am expecting for tomorrow a turnout that will shock the nation. You can mark my word on it. I believe that the turnout tomorrow will shock, because I don't think we have seen a turnout like this in recent time that we will be seeing tomorrow. And that is what I'm willing to say so far, based on what I get from the people.
75% turnout you're looking for?
You're looking for 75% turnout or more than that?
75% turnout.
What are you looking for? 75%?
A 75% turnout. Yes, that sounds good to me. I heard they're talking about 50% and 50%, but I believe that we will see something similar to back in the days when the people come out and vote. And
I think
call it say.
Go ahead.
Just call it say the turnout will be heavily in favor of the People National Party. That is the sentiment that I'm getting.
You know something curious? I think Jamaicans, because of social media, and I'm not praising myself, but because of social media and bloggers that go on the limb to teach the Jamaican people, to tell them about the level of nepotism, the level of corruption, the level of cronyism in the country. And I think Jamaicans have reached a point where they're sick and they're fed up. And when you have a Minister of Transportation taking $1.4 billion of taxpayers' money, go buy some old dilapidated buses, open up routes for taxi drivers, but yet he put in the JUTC buses there. I think the people are fed up and tired of him. You're taking that?
Yes, sir. We are seeing where a lot of Jamaicans right now, as I mentioned previously, is more aware than what we've seen before. And I believe that the social platform play a key role. Man like yourself, man like Mr. Ratican, Andre Stevens, and a lot of active Jamaican who highlight key aspects of what is happening in Jamaican society. It is keeping Jamaican people on their toes with the corruption. And I believe that is a hard reason why the people are so energized to vote.
Well,
so that is my takes.
Curious? Election tonight. Well, the Make We Talk program is election headquarters starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And
wonderful.
We will be broadcasting live until the polls are closed. We will bring you live coverage. We'll bring you delay coverage. And Jamaicans from all walks of life, tomorrow is one of the most consequential elections in the history of Jamaica. Vote as if your life depends on it. Do not sell your vote. Your vote is not for sale. Do not sell your vote.
That is so true. And we advise the people
Yes.
to be wise when you're going out to vote.
Yes.
If you know you live in a neighborhood where I be a green there, and you want to vote for the People National Party, you not have to make people know what you're doing.
Put on the green shirt and go out there.
You can put on your green and you come out and you vote where you want to vote. That is why I advise my member them, because we have to be wise same way.
Yes. And
protect yourself
yes.
and be wise.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody tell people your business. Just go out and do the right thing.
Right, right.
Give thanks.
All right, Curious. Thanks for coming on.
I respect.
Thank you very much, man. That's Curious there from the New Kingston Taxis Association, stating to us that the taxi drivers in Jamaica that he has spoken to are sick and tired and fed up of this corrupt, dictatorial administration led by Andrew Holness and Daryl Vaz. And the time has come for Jamaicans to send them a clear message. And I will go further. I'm going to bring back Michael into the conversation here. That the people of East and West Portland must send Daryl Vaz and his wife a clear message. Vote them out. Jamaica does not belong to the Vaz nor the Holnesses, nor Deadman Mackenzie and his family. Jamaica belongs. Why are you laughing, Michael? Jamaica belongs to we the Jamaican people, not to Deadman Mackenzie.
Well, because from you have been beating Daryl, man. You have been beating it.
Listen to me, man. That man must not see back Jamaica House, nor Garden House.
I want to pick up where Curious left off, and Curious was said that you were looking for a voter turnout about 50%.
Yes.
Let's look at this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
The police and election day workers, they cast their ballots even with a suspicious bomb scare. And I'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious bomb scare. It was 57% or 57 point something, somewhere there. I stand corrected. 57% thereabout.
Yes.
So, say that again?
Yes, go ahead. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, 57%, I think, or 57 point something. That's relatively stepping up from previous elections. And if we are to use that as a benchmark, it shows you that something is happening, trending positively. And whenever there is a massive turnout, or let me retract massive, whenever there's an increase in the turnout, right, it does not suit the incumbent. It does not suit the incumbent. And we can look at the elections that the JLP has won. Let's say you can go back and look at 2016, what the turnout. Come back and look at 2020, what the turnout.
Yes.
If you have a large voter turnout, the People's National, and if you have a voter turnout of over 60% and even over 50%, the People's National Party is going to take it. But if we have a low voter turnout, the JLP will win. And I don't see a low voter turnout. I'm looking for anywhere between 65 to 75% turnout. 65, 70, 75.
I think the Jamaican people are tired. And as we come on air, as we on air from about 7
I
o'clock
wouldn't
this
say they're
evening.
tired, Jeffrey. Sorry to interject. I wouldn't say they're tired. I wouldn't say the Jamaican people are tired. I would say the Jamaican people, they have made up their minds.
True.
They have made up their minds. And it doesn't matter what they are coming up with, like a desperate $32,000 a week. That does not make any sense.
Can't add up. That can never happen.
Does not make any sense. Look, the teachers that you're negotiating with at this time, first, you gave them 0% increase. And the JTA
eve of an election.
Right. Remember, an election is imminent, you know, and you gave them 0% increase. Okay, look at it again, Jeffrey. The minister went there and insulted the JTA president, saying that he was putting on a show.
Yes,
that's what the Minister of Education look at the JTA president was putting on a show, right? Then after that, they come and they put a 2% on the table. So now you're going to give teachers 2% increase, but you're going to raise minimum wage by 100%. Does it make sense?
Makes no sense.
That is Kovacs mathematics.
And because the prime minister believe that he has a bunch of dodo heads dealing with, that Jamaicans don't have no sense. We can't check, only him can check, because is it because him can check? He have 28 bank account and 2 taxes make him become a billionaire.
But look again, look at this, you know. What caught the prime minister, you know? What caught the prime minister is what caught the PNP in, was it 2016?
Yes, 2016, yes.
But 2016, when they came with the 1.5, that 1.5, you know, caught the PNP. They couldn't go around it, you know. They couldn't go around it. I remember a clip even with Dr. Peter Phillips, when they're talking to him, he starts speaking gibberish. He couldn't go around it. You remember that?
True.
Okay. It is a similar thing now with the 3.5. It has caught them off guard. They say it can't work, it can't this, it can't that. Mark and Julian told them how it's going to work. Even at the debate, when Mr. Golden pointed out that, guess what? We are now down to 60%. It came out. The prime minister rebutted that and said, with that 65%, that mark came back. I said, listen to me. It came out today.
Hold on for me. I have a call coming in. Good night, caller. Welcome to the program.
Welcome to the program. Thank you very much for having me.
I want to ask you a question, Sir White. Tell me what is going on in St. Elizabeth right now.
Tell you what?
Pardon me?
What should I tell you?
What is going on in St. Elizabeth right now when it comes on to the politics? Do you see Floyd Green taking it away?
Well, you know, that's an election. It is an election, and like many other elections, we have never seen a third term. But what we are looking at is based on how the country set, then the possibility look like there will be a third term.
But
third term is not unusual, but it would be the first for us to hold a third term.
But what I'm hearing, though, I'm hearing that this young, vibrant teacher, Miranda Wellington, is giving Floyd Green even every minute he drop down there.
Well, you know, people will put new stuff to their own self.
Yes.
But as far as an incumbent leader, then he's still strong.
So you think an election night, Mr. White, that Floyd will take it home for the Labour Party?
Yes. That's how it looks. Definite.
And no
That's how it looks.
And no crowd don't win the election, but I see Miranda Wellington with some people there. My God.
Well, what has happened? This is the first I have seen. This is the first I have seen nomination day look like it was like a victory day.
Yes.
Because I've never seen in all my life so many people for Fly Green. It was like a prime minister running through a country.
But
with his championship.
I get to understand that most of the people were surrounded by Floyd Green. They came out from Westmoreland, Kingston, and all over. Is that so?
Well, that is the most fairy tale story. Each constituency needed their own people to support them, so they would not have left their side to be looking bad. So I mean, that could never be a true story. What do you think?
I wasn't on the ground, but based on what I'm hearing, because the crowd that I see with Miranda Wellington, as I said before, crowd don't win the election.
Yeah.
But the crowd that I see behind Miranda Wellington, and when I look on Floyd Green crowd, I was told from a member of the belly of the Labour Party that those were imported people to St. Elizabeth for Floyd Green.
Well, can I say this?
Yes, sir.
We have to find out on what day was that picture taken.
It wasn't a picture, it was
all
a video.
Depends.
It was a video. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, those video. The video was it taken on the same day of nomination, like what would have been taken on the same day for Miranda?
That's what I was told. I can't prove, but as I was told, it's the same day as Miranda's thing. That Uncle Floyd was up and down, but the crowd wasn't behind him.
But you see, well, as I tell you, it's the first in the history of Jamaica I have ever seen a nomination look like it had been the victory for any party with the kind of crowd that he carries. I have never seen it all my years. And depends on where the video was taken. Was the video taken and at a certain hour it was only taken with part of the crowd?
Well, I don't know. But let me ask you this question. Let's move away from that.
Yeah.
The people of St. Elizabeth have been suffering for water and fertilizer and so forth. I am being told, which of that I have proof to it, that the Kingdom of Morocco has given the Jamaican government fertilizers upon fertilizers. And they've been, right now, I'm being told that they're being sold. Can you say the people, the farmers of St. Elizabeth getting the fertilizer from Morocco for free? I'd have to pay for it. True, rather.
No, free.
They get everything they get free from the Moroccan fertilizer, sir?
Yes, free. I even got some myself, which I have been distributing.
Okay.
So in everything you will find some negative stories.
Yes. Then
in everything you will find negative.
There's another question I want to ask you. I don't know if you can answer this question. The Hurricane Beryl shattered St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
The Cayman Islands government came down and give the Jamaican government money for the people of St. Elizabeth. The former premier of the Cayman Islands, Mrs. Juliana Connolly, and also former Premier Makiva Bush, along with other delegation of the Cayman Islands government at that time, toured St. Elizabeth. But until now, Mr. White, some people in St. Elizabeth don't have any zinc on their roof. And Floyd Green is the member of parliament for some part of St. Elizabeth. And where he is, the people don't have any roof on the house. How does that happen, sir?
Well, remember when God was feeding the people, although when he finished fed the people, a lot of basket was left over. But there were still people. Yeah, but there were still people hungry, not far from where those baskets were taken up. You will.
Not true. Not
You
true.
will
That's not what
never
the Bible
cover
says. Not true. Not true,
all
Mr.
the
White. Not
houses that
true.
was damaged
Not true.
at
Not
the
true.
same time.
Hold on, for Mr. White. Michael.
Yes.
This man here,
Not
you know.
true.
Hold
Not
on,
true.
Michael. This man
Yeah.
here, you know. If you'd around him for a day, you know, man, your
Yeah.
belly bottom hurt, you know.
I like his analogy, but it is not
Yeah.
true. Because
Well,
it is not true. Everybody, based on the story that he gave, everybody they were fed and 12 baskets were left.
well, but no, but based on what Mr. White is saying, he know what he said. So continue for me because
I want to ask him something though. I want to ask him something.
Go ahead.
Can Mr. White, good night. Can Floyd Green win? Yeah, man. Can Floyd Green win without Brompton and the middle quarters areas and Black River division, which are predominantly PNP divisions?
Yes, he can. He can win. He can win without them, but it means that the vote will not be counted over there neither from Miranda.
Why is that so?
No. Because it has always been that all divisions are counted.
Yes.
So if it won't be counted for him, it would have to be likewise for her.
No, man, that's not what I'm
asking. That should exempt any division will have problem winning.
No, I think you're misunderstanding my question. Yeah, misunderstanding my question. Remember, Brompton is a strong PNP division. Am I correct?
Yes.
Black River is also a strong PNP division.
Yes.
So I am saying, if it is that there's a blowout, meaning that there is a large lead for Miranda in those divisions, in those two divisions, right? Can Floyd Green hold it with Mountainside, Paraty, and Barbary Hall? Can he hold it? Because remember, also in Barbary Hall,
to answer that, I would have to know the number of enumerators in that division compared to the number in the other three divisions.
No,
the
Mr. White.
Constituency is divided into 4 divisions.
Yes, but Mr. White, Mr. White,
you're a man of the Black division have a greater population.
Right.
Then
that's
and
why
the greater population is PNP. Then there's no way could he win by just the other 3 divisions. That's impossible.
That's what I am
asking. It's going to depend on those other divisions to win. In the history of voting, for what I know, there's no way that he or anyone who have run or who is running today can accomplish a winning without all divisions.
No, man, you're still not getting the question. You're still not understanding what I'm saying. All right. For example,
I do understand it. What you're saying, can he have a win without the Brompton?
No. Follow me again.
That's what you're saying.
Put it this way. Follow me now. Barbary Hall area is a blowout. It's a strong JLP area. You would say it is like 10-1. 10-1 over there.
Yes.
In Barbary Hall. Yes. Snipe is another strong JLP area. So PNP would pick up like pockets of votes. So the most of the PNP votes that you're looking at would be coming from a Brompton, a Black River, Middle Quarters area. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just looking at, say, a blowout. When I mean blowout, less than 300, less than 200, less than 100. him pick up from down there, right? Because you're talking about the big crowd that you see, you know. That's why I'm narrowing it down now to the 4 divisions.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Mr. White, what do you think?
Yes.
How much do you think election night, when the polls are closed at 6 o'clock or at 5 o'clock, what time the polls close? I can remember. When the polls are closed, 5 o'clock, when the polls are closed, what do you expect gonna happen? Do you think that senators, because sometimes senators that decide Jamaica's election, you know, between St. Elizabeth, St. Thomas, and Portland, but mainly St. Elizabeth.
That have always been a story that I don't buy, but it have always been a story, because what we have to remember, many of the elections that we have seen, the margin like is at 75% to 25, as much as even 85 to 15% between the gap of winning and losing. In other words, so you St. Elizabeth as it has always been said, but if you should look at it, when you look at a 50, I remember before some other division came in with the seat, it was 51-9 at the time, although some of it were snap elections, when I think the PNP defeated when the Labour Party defeated the PNP, was like 51-9. And you have election like 33, 31 to 32. So we the last election, I think the JLP, memory serve me right, it was like 47 to 13, something in that region. So it's hard to really say if a St. Elizabeth doesn't win, a JLP can't win. Things have changed.
No. What I'm saying, if the so for instance that Floyd and all of them in the JLP bracket lost their seat then, or win their seat then. But I'm saying that St. Elizabeth always decide Jamaica's election, who win from who lose. Is that so?
There is no fact to it as we look at the number as to what is the gap in the winning. Depends. From election, it says it. But in the last election, in the 2020 election, that did not say that the margin was so vast between the PNP and the JLP. So even if we had lost 4 seats in St. Elizabeth, the 4 seats in St. Elizabeth, it would have still given the JLP the winning, because they would have had 40 seats.
I understand what you're saying, Jeffrey.
Yes, I get it. Let me ask you this question, though, Mr. White. Jamaica has been rocked with a level of corruption under this administration.
Yeah.
$1.4 billion school bus scandal, Conrad Regional Hospital scandal, Rural Reed scandal, and Rural Reed has not been charged or have not been brought for justice in this country. Do you believe that the Jamaican people will really put back in the Andrew's administration with the level of nepotism and corruption, sir?
Well, if you can recall the biggest scandal and the biggest downfall that Jamaica had gone through was during the 92 with FinSac. Didn't they go back to power?
Yes, they did. As you touch on FinSac here now, why what in your honest opinion, this administration led by Andrew Holness spent millions of dollars to investigate FinSac? Don't you think that they should don't you think that they should release the FinSac report for the Jamaican people to see, sir?
Well, by right, if
inquiry is being held. An inquiry means taxpayer has funded to get the facts
Yes.
of any sort. But in turn, it should not be held back. That is nonsensical because it would, if it is being held on the premise of said there is something to hide, would mean that it would have to have something personal that I do not want to publish.
And that is why I'm asking the question. And that is why the Jamaican people is asking the question tonight, Mr. White. Tomorrow is election in this country. And the Honest Administration has ordered a FinSec report. They have all investigation. They get the FinSec report. They refuse to make it public. It's the same with the SSL report. They refuse to make it public. So don't you think that the Jamaican people, the Jamaican taxpayers, have a right to know what is in those two reports, Mr. White? You don't think so, sir?
Of course they should. There's no doubt. Any inquiry should be made public without any shadow of a doubt. But is there we can look at who had been clean to all reports that should be public? And apart from that, just be public, do we ever have a government system in Jamaica that has been 100% clean, call it being a Christian election or a Christian leadership?
Well, my take on that is the question you asked me, sir, and I'll be honest with you. Jamaica has been from 1962 until now, sir. We have been swapping black dog in this country for monkey. No better barrel, no better herring. And the level of corruption, and nepotism in this country, sir, is appalling.
Well, it's a matter of what we would need to do to cut out corruption is that we would have to have a constitutional change, and that is what I believe in.
Yes,
in that there would have to be where we have a system where you can vote for the Prime Minister.
Yes.
And a system where you can vote for the Member of Parliament or representative.
Yes.
And the main reason it would give the representative that freedom that it doesn't need the Prime Minister to be a Member of Parliament. In other words, you see what is happening in Jamaica is the Member of Parliament that knows the Prime Minister. And when the Prime Minister is being made by the Member of Parliament, the Prime Minister takes the power away from the Member of Parliament.
Because under Jamaica's Westminster style of governing, sir, and this constitution is led by Britain, that the people of Jamaica only vote for their members of Parliament. They don't vote for a Prime Minister. And because Andrew Williams is the head of the Labour Party, he becomes Prime Minister. And because Brad Bolin is head of the People's National Party, he becomes Prime Minister. What the Jamaican people need is a constitution of the people, for the people, and by the people. And that constitution was made up by Britain. So in other words, the Jamaican people should abolish this old colonial constitution and make one for ourselves.
Well, that had been in the makings.
By who?
They have been trying. If you doesn't dissolve the entire parliament and farm your own and have your own rights and power to choose. But as long as we had not abolished the Privy Council or the Commonwealth, or you could still remain the Commonwealth, but at the same time, once the power does not reach a point where the people can make the choice like that, then it will always be a problem until the people has a right by the people and whatever, and by the people and for the people. Then if we doesn't have that power thing, then it will always be in this mess that we are in. I believe in fixed election date, as Andrew had used in his manifesto in the 2016. A term limit for Prime Minister. which would have given people the understanding that if I am elected by the MP, although I went on the ticket I would not need to go on the ticket for JLP or the PNP because I'm running as a member of parliament. I would be independent, but still represent the party. But in representing the party, I have no one decision to make because the people are going to vote for me and not the party.
You lost me there because if you're running as an independent member, you're not a member of the political party. You're running as an independent member.
Yeah, but when I mean independence, the decision that I would take in Parliament, the Prime Minister, who might be he would not be there as being elected through the Member of Parliament, but by the people because he would be directly elected. So in other words, the Prime Minister would not have the power to come and say to me as a Member of Parliament, you cannot vote against a bill that I put forward.
Oh, I see where you're coming from. Yes.
It can't work like that.
So,
but
Jeffrey, can I interject?
Michael, what Mr. White is saying, that if we change the present constitution monarch that we have, it can work like that.
No. Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
All right. Good night, Mr. White. Good night, sir. I like your presentation and all, but I disagree with you where this is concerned. Let's look at the American model. Let's look at the American model.
I don't think we should, Michael. We can't compare the American model with our model of constitution,
It is something similar that he is proposing. But the party would have to have, because listen, you can't just have, how would you select the person? What about the selection? So it has to come through a selection process, and it has to come through the party.
For what? If you want one independent?
No, he can't be independent. He can't be independent. The prime minister has to be aligned to a party because it is a party that will form the government in every democracy.
Yes, but I think what Mr. White is trying to say though is that if we change the constitutional monarch of this country and we have a president, we vote for the president, all right?
Yes.
And we vote for the prime minister.
But remember now, remember now, the prime minister still have to represent a party. Let's look at the Trinidad situation. Trinidad is a classic example. You vote for the president, but you still have to vote for the prime minister who represents a party. He's not independent of the party.
Well, remember that you would have run on the party line, but the party line is not who will elect you. In other words, let me make it bring it over to a clear understanding. All right, good. Let's say you have a JLP and a PNP member of parliament here in Jamaica who are voted for by the people, but they does not have to support the party in which they run for. In other words, the president can say to, or the prime minister can say to a member of parliament here, I'm not giving you any ministerial position. I won't allow you to run again on the party ticket or under the party name. That person can run independently and still get the same support.
Yes,
because
No, hold on. No, Michael, it can happen because listen to me. If George Wright, when George Wright was expelled from the Jamaica Labour Party, hold on.
Yes.
When he was expelled from the Jamaica Labour Party, George Wright could have run independent and still get the support. It's same way. Look at what's his name? He won as an independent candidate and he won.
You can't. No, that is the difference now. Remember now, you can do that in the lower house as a member of parliament. You cannot do that as a prime minister. There is no democracy on the face of the earth that I can just get up and say, I want to run for the prime minister. And the people will vote for me and I become prime minister. That will never happen. There, but that is what Mr. White is proposing. That cannot happen. That cannot happen.
What I'm proposing here, what will happen is that most time you'll find out that the member of parliament have to support the party in which he is aligned to. In the sense that when you go to parliament to vote on a bill, if he opposes what the prime minister wanted, then he is automatically on sideline and will not be able to run as a JLP member of parliament. So what I want to see, I can tell the prime minister that I don't believe in the decision that you are taking and still remain a member of his cabinet.
Portia did that when I sided with the JLP when they voted for about the fire truck. She did that. So that provision is still there. She did that.
It's the same time them hear her male colleagues rip her through until her
right, I'm pointing in her face what she did. But the closest thing that you could come to, is the American system where you come through, you have to represent a party. If you don't represent a party, you cannot be the prime minister. You have to come through the party, you go through the like you see the American them, so till you get the party's nomination. But what we need now, Mr. White, is to have like a veto power that the prime minister has, so he can go without the MPs. That is the closest thing we have. What you're proposing can't work.
Why?
Can't work. Because you can't have an independent person running for the office of prime minister. It have to line with a party.
No, Michael, hold on there. Hold on. For instance, saying, all right, so all right, look at what is going on now. You have Andrew as prime minister of this country, all right? And if prime minister is expelled from the party as prime minister, what you're saying to me that he can't remain as prime minister because he's aligned to any party?
If he's expelling, remember, if you use the word expel, that means he's no longer prime minister.
Right.
So okay. He's not. Hold on. Remember,
But he can still be a member of parliament.
Hold on there. Remember, on our present constitution, the person who appoints prime minister is the GG. Did you know that on our constitution, although Andrew Holness is the head of the Jamaica Labour Party, the Governor General, can appoint someone as prime minister?
No.
Yes, he can.
No. Yeah. What? It is a tricky situation. No. This is how the Governor General works. The Governor General is going to act based on the member of parliament. They come together and said, okay.
I agree in what you're saying.
Right, so hold on. He's going to act.
But right,
so that's it. To expel the prime minister, if the prime minister all right, look at it from this way then. Bruce Golding stepped down. All right, but let me go further. Let me go further back.
Hold on, Michael. What I'm trying to say to you, election is tomorrow. All right?
Right.
And say, for instance, saying that there as election tomorrow and the PNP win. and there's some rupture within the People's National Party, God forbid. I can stand to be corrected. If Mark Golden, the PNP want Mark Golden to become Prime Minister, yes. But if the GG himself, because remember, there is no government now,
Right.
because Parliament is dissolved.
Right.
And if the GG himself see it fit to appoint, let's say, a Donna Scott Motley to become Prime Minister,
he can't do that.
It can happen.
No, he can't do that because no, for Donna to be appointed, she has to have the support of all the elected members of Parliament.
I agree, but suppose it happens
So without that, the Governor General cannot act.
Cannot act in the Constitution.
Well, let us get Mr. Light Barnett. I'm going to shoot you his number. You call him on it.
Will B. Barnett?
Yes.
Yes. I want to get him to come on the program.
Yeah, the noted constitutional lawyer and that.
Right. So, White, give us your final words to the people of St. Elizabeth as we go.
Well, based on what I am seeing, the both parties seem strong, but the Jamaica Labour Party is having the lead based on what I am seeing.
I'm gonna call it tomorrow night, you know. You and I talk tomorrow night because tomorrow's election, so we don't have a long day and a long night tomorrow. So I'm gonna call it tomorrow night to talk to you.
All right, take care. All the best. Looking forward.
Thank you very much.
All the best, my other colleague, friend on the other side.
Yes, man. Blessings, Mr. White. And I definitely will come on in Jamaica.
All right, sir White. Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, take care. You're most welcome.
Cool, sir.
Yeah.
There you have it. One of Jamaica's, our St. Elizabeth's son, who I know very well. I won't go into the details, but he's a person who, believe you me, if you sit and talk to him, he's somebody who you learn a lot from too. And he's a very jokified person. I can tell you that much.
Very jovial indeed.
Yes, he is.
Well, Jeffrey, it has been a long night.
Yes, as we go off air now, talk to me. Give me 2 minutes of a wrap up and then speak to the Jamaican people as we go off air.
Well, Jamaica is at a crossroad. Jamaicans have a choice and a decision to make. If you like what has been going on for over the past 9 years, continue with it. But if you don't, you have to make a change. You have to make the change if you don't. Will you continue with what has been happening in the country? Do you want better? What about the future of your children? What about your future? So the choice is yours. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 says that there's a time and a season for everything under the face of the sun. A time for change, a time to born, a time to die, a time to laugh, a time to cry.
Yeah.
What time do you want? A time for Jamaica to be a country that people want to, their family to live and grow and do all business. A place where you're not afraid to do business based on corruption, and you have to know somebody at the other end for you to do business. You can go freely, nobody have to hustle you. So we're looking for brighter days. So if you're looking for brighter days, you have to do the right thing. The choice is yours. Go out and vote for the party of your choice. Go out and vote for the party of your choice. Because if you say shower, go put your X at the bell. And if you say power, put your X at the head. That's where I stand, where this matter is.
Yes.
You know, we have to go out and do what you need to do. We are Jamaicans, and at the end of it all, this is the land of our birth.
Yes.
This is the land of our birth. So we have to go out here and vote, go out early and vote. If you ask me, I want to see change. If you ask me personally, I want to see change. Personally, I want to see change. I don't like
Hold
the
on for me.
trajectory where the country is going.
Yes, hold on for me. Good night, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live. 2 minutes.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
And when you make your choice, remember the man who said, meet your maker, to your young sons, your baby father, your cousin, your father. When this is coming from the head of a country, you should really think carefully and long and hard, and do not forget that your sons, your baby father, your cousin, your brother, their lives are at risk. It came from the leader himself, and he tried to walk it back. He cannot walk it back. That meet your maker. Don't let them buy you. Don't let them buy you with your own tax money, using it as bait for you. Hold it back from you as bait for you on election time. Like when you want to catch a fowl, you throw him some corn and you grab him and you end up in a frying pan or a dirty pot. Jamaican people, use your head, use your mind, do the right thing tomorrow.
Sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you have it. Michael, thanks for coming on, my friend.
Yeah, man. Thank you so very much, as usual, Jeffrey. And just as I said, as for me, I want to see change. There was a time when poor people were accused of being the one that was spreading the COVID, the little corner shop man. Now is the time for you to remember these things. There's a time when you were put in jail, round up. There was a time for you to remember. You know, these are the things that you have to remember, you know, because you can't do things and then you whitewash them. You have to remember these things. So when you go to the polls tomorrow, you're a Jamaican. If you like where the country is heading, up to you. But as for me and my house, we will do the right thing. And I'm voting with my head.
Thank you very much, Michael, for coming on to the Make Me Talk program, sir.
We will be definitely be here with you tomorrow night with some other friends that I have down on the ground in Jamaica. I've alerted them that we need regular reports from them. I'll be sending the link, so they'll be linking you throughout the day.
Yes.
And I will join.
What I will do, that link I give to you can't work. I have to give you a new link.
Okay.
Every time I come, I have to give a new link.
All right.
All right. Or what they can do for me is, because are you working tomorrow?
I'm working tomorrow, so I'll give them the number to call you.
Right. Please do. And talk to me.
I'll give them the number to call you. I've done that already, but I'm gonna.
All right, man. Thanks much.
All right. So have a good night. Go get some rest, because tomorrow night will be a long night.
A long night indeed. A long night indeed.
A long night.
Thank you very much, man.
Blessings, man.
Blessings. Blessings. Good night. I want to say good night to everyone who comes on the program. Thanks to all those who call in. I want to show you something here that even one of Jamaica's own musical icon heading home to vote.
Come. Tell them now. Orange, man. Orange. Straight. One Marky G. Alright, go. Show me the fist now, Ellie. Show me. Ellie. Alright, go. Out there. Aye. Out there.
Take it easy.
There you have it. One Jamaican. I saw a video with one of Jamaica's reggae icon also endorsing the Orange Party, endorsing Mark Golden, and saying they're tired and they're sick and fed up of the corruption. When they go overseas, people asking them what on earth is going on in Jamaica. This is what happened. The people are tired and fed up. Better days are coming. The change that we seek, as I always say, Jamaicans, have to come from us. As we, the Jamaican people, go to the polls tomorrow, remember, your vote is not for sale. Do not sell your vote to no one, neither to the highest bidder or the lowest bidder. Your vote is not for sale. Go out and vote as if your life depends on it. Tomorrow, you must have the victory that you want. I will not tell you who to vote for, but what I will say to you tonight, vote against corruption in your country. Vote against nepotism. Vote against the $1.4 billion bus scandal that we, the people of this country, need answers for. Vote against the $20 billion of the Corner Regional Hospital. We need answers for that. Vote against the $3 trillion that are accountable for in this country. We need answers for that. Vote against the $6 trillion. When you add it up, it comes up to $6 trillion that's accountable for in this country. We must stand for what we believe in and stand for the democracy of this country. Because if we do not stand up for Jamaica, who will? What sort of Jamaica will we leave for our children? If we don't fight for the soul of this democracy, the gem in the Caribbean Sea. Until you hear my voice again, I am Jeffrey Tavares saying so long. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares channel. God bless you. May God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Good night, Michael.
Good night, Jeffrey. Take care. Blessings.
Jamaicans Decide 2025. Join Make We Talk on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 for live coverage of Jamaica's election from Negril Point in the west to Moran Point in the east. We will be with you from 7 a.m. in the morning until the polls are closed on election night. Join in the panel discussion with political analysts. We'll be live on Jam Talk Vibes Internet Radio Station and Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. It's election night in Jamaica.
To Parliament, you not have a bench warmer or a table knocker, but you have a champion who is ready to serve you. And so I do not have to ask, but I know no one me ask anyway. Northwest, St. Anne, are you ready? Oh, my comrades, see the signal waving in the sky. Reinforcements now appearing. Victory, victory, victory draws nigh.
Jamaicans Decide 2025. Join Make We Talk on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 for live coverage of Jamaica's election from Negril Point in the west to Moran Point in the east. We will be with you from 7 a.m. in the morning until the polls are closed on election night. Join in the panel discussion with political analysts. We'll be live on Jam Talk Vibes Internet Radio Station and Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. It's election night in Jamaica. Jamaicans Decide 2025. Join Make We Talk on Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025 for live coverage of Jamaica's election from Negril Point in the west to Moran Point in the east. We will be with you from 7 a.m. in the morning until the polls are closed on election night. Join in the panel discussion with political analysts. We'll be live on Jam Talk Vibes Internet Radio Station and Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. It's election night in Jamaica.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.